That's not me playing, by the way. That is the game doing its, like, running, its little demo mode. Did the save file work? I saw a continue option there, didn't you? Also, how do I get this to stop? I'm pressing buttons, but nothing's happening. Probably have to, like, reload it. Looks like I'm reloading that bitch. But, I did see a continue option there when I got to the menu, so I figured that was, like, a good sign. I'm going to, like, bring that back up again. Other reasons. How's everybody doing, though, huh? I'm sorry, I had to go get my tea. Yes, gotta get that. Always need that for a stream. And, yeah, here we are. No repeats tonight, hopefully. Hold up. Let me get this off there. Untangling cords, chat. How was everybody's day? I'm gonna assume everyone's day was pretty good. The world seems like it's at, well, parts of it anyways. Or like the chakras are in order. But then again, I just burned my tongue on some tea, so maybe not. The chakras are disordered now. Got a 4-day weekend, so I'm decent. I got a free video game. I opened up my email and I was like, hey, would you like a free code to that V Rising game? And I was like, you know what? Sure, hit me up. It was there waiting for me. I might play it, I don't know. I've heard it's pretty good. I mean, there's obvious meme potential. Doing good, however, have you been at? Got a 4-day weekend, but yeah, it sounds pretty awesome. I always, enjoyed. Wait a second. Yeah, I rarely got those. I only get like a 3-day weekend every once in a while when the stars aligned. But then again, now I work whatever hours I want. That's pretty nice too. So, chat, let me see if I can get this to work properly. So again, start your new job on Tuesday. What are you doing again? I think you've mentioned it before, right? What was it? Your male stripper? No. It's more dignified than that. Strip club owner, right? Mine was good until a few hours ago. Should I ask what happened? You just ordered a sandwich. Okay, well, I'm assuming you meant through the app and not you're standing at a sandwich place waiting on it these days. Normally, if you said like, oh, maybe he's at Subway or like an Arby's or whatever. But no, probably it's like, oh, it's ordered on my app. And I'm always kind of jealous of that. I'm jealous and thankful because I'm kind of glad on one hand I'd probably spend way too much money if I lived in range of a place I'd like deliver through an app like that. But also then also just don't get to experience it. Alright, so there's the continue option here, which, fills me with hope that the load is gonna, well, I don't want to say the load is gonna be there because that sounds a little dirty. Do the helicopter, Daddy? You're making me wonder what kind of helicopter you're demanding from me. There's a few different types. Can you clarify? Also, GMC, how you doing? Also, Silent Leon, thank you for the 2 years, man, thank you. Happy 2 years. Discovered your GameSins vids in 2019. I've been a fan since. What was your first vid? Tell me. Tell me what was your first one. What got you started on me? I'm always curious about that question. Everyone's got a different one, it feels. Though, obviously, some of the bigger viewers got more. Hey. So, we should be getting... Stop playing the demo. Don't play the demo. Gotta keep hitting buttons to keep it from doing that. If I just stay in the options screen, we'll go to it. Final Fantasy 13 for you? Classic videos. I probably wouldn't be able to watch those these days. They probably feel like really clunky and off and bad. There's probably still some good winter lines in there. Been driving nails in your taint since? I feel like I've popularized the term of like driving, sharp, rusty things into one's taint. I didn't realize... I remember after I mentioned I saw seen popping up here and there. Are you guys emulating me? Like, hey, Dartigan, I too want to, like, metaphorically drive nails into my taint. I feel honored, Chad. I'm honored, really I am. Though I can't take all the credit. I don't think I created that line. I don't believe I did. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing it somewhere else before I used it. How scary is this game? Weirdly, it feels like the more muddy looking a game is, the better the horror can be. That's why you see so many indie horror games looking like PS1 and kind of like in between PS1 and PS2 games these days. But I can't really judge that because horror games don't really work on me. I remember being when I was a kid and I played this and it nerded the hell out of me and I didn't even finish it. So I guess like if you're weak to horror games, it probably gets you pretty good. You don't have to worry about jump scares or anything really. Oh, is a metaphor? Oh wait, have you actually been driving the nails into your taint? How's that experience? On a scale of 1 to 10. Aren't you glad to live in a world where everything can be quantified with a 1 through 10 number? And everyone understands it, no matter the language barrier. Simplifies so much. I want to play more horror, but nothing good has come out. Well, there's one coming out in a few days, well, like a week or so, called The Quarry. Though whether it's good or not is questionable, because it is the same developer as Until Dawn and those Dark Picture games. Which also is what I'm working on right now. For a video. Oh, come on, why did you break again? I just clicked off my Discord. Ah, oh, god damn it. Emulators are so sensitive, you know? This chat is scarier than the game? Not really. They're all a lovable sort in their own way. You hear that chat? He's calling you scary. What do you say to that? Publish the video. Get some more friends in here. Oh, hey, today you won't get an hour of me troubleshooting problems. It seems like just reloading the emulator over and over again because it keeps breaking on me. Or it looks good. I mean, it's going to play exactly like all their other stuff. So it really depends on how memeable the game is, I feel. I don't think many people will find it scary unless you're just really susceptible to jump scares. Been summoned from the deep? By that you mean your basement, right? Evening Moo cultist? You're making it sound so official. Wait, do I have 2 versions of the game running? I think I do. That ain't good. Well... Get rid of one of them at the very least. And also probably the second one because it's already busted. There's actually, what, there's 2 versions of the emulator? What the hell? Love how Dart caught the joke. I did. That was the joke that you've been summoned from the deep and I just went with the basement. Oh, is that what you were actually... Did I beat you to your punchline? I'm sorry. As someone who also is gifted with the art of bad comedy, I should not have done that. GMC, thank you for your tier 1 sub, what is it? Melrandom? Melrandomness, there we go. I'm gonna have to like change up the format of my Twitch browser so because whenever I see these announcements for like Twitch subs, the name is in a position where it's always getting like cut in half by the margin of the window. So I have to like read the first set, then like look down to the next line. That's why I'm always like stuttering over names sometimes. What's up, Dartigan? Love your vids. Hey, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you don't cringe at it. Well, if you can stand my videos, I think you can probably stand these. Because these are actually, more raw? No, that's not the right term. More entertaining? No, debatable. We'll find the right objective sometime during the stream tonight. Or maybe you'll decide yourself. Is this the good Silent Hill? Yes, this is one of the 3 good Silent Hill games. The one that began it all, after all. And, yeah, wow. God, this Pakistani GameCube, emulator. Can't really do the Pakistani GameCube joke when I'm literally looking at the emulation, program, can I? Hey, look at that, BJ. Playing your favorite sound again, are you? Yeah, you play it to your heart's content, man. It's yours now. Yeah, don't get... Yeah, I'm going to be going back to the Pakistani GameCube joke after I finish playing this game, and I don't have to keep showing the emulator on, screen. Hopefully Twitch doesn't mind. In my defense, I did buy this game, or at least I had this game bought for me when I was a kid, so there was a paid payment made to Konami's coffers. So they're not actually losing out on money, and if they wanted to make more money, they can make this game available somewhere. Also, the one person, hey, thank you for your Prime sub, man. Welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day. Full of vitamins. Is that how you have a good day? Vitamins, nutrition, spinach even? And maybe even a girl talk to you. That really makes a guy's day, right? Like, oh, finally. This is what it's like to be popular. So I'm just gonna actually go ahead and hit continue now, so it'll stop freezing up on me. But we're not gonna play the game just yet. People in chat, Bioshock the collection is free. Yeah, I actually grabbed that, even though I already own it on Steam. But you know what? Why not grab another second copy on on a different platform? Also, GMC, you gifted Moobot a sub? Moobot, really? I mean, I'm sure he appreciates it once he's actually sentient. Just wait a few more years from that in the current rate of progress. Sentient AI. I wonder if we'll ever have that. Sentient AI bots for Twitch streams. Picked that up yesterday, never played 2 or Infinite. I played through most of 2. I wonder if it actually works on the Epic version, because I remember my version of it. I couldn't get the package of it that you can buy on Steam to work for me, so I played the original version of it, and that worked for me up until a point to which it stopped, near the end. Did the save file work? You see me in the church, don't you? That's where I ended last night. It appears to, yes, have indeed worked, and I don't have to replay that section because I wasn't going to if it had. Moobot will soon own the stream. One day, and actually, I think it's already possible now to come up with a, use samples of my voice to train an AI to sound somewhat like me. I mean, it's still usually detectable, but give it a few more years. Yeah, you for one, welcome Marba. Yeah, then I won't need all these, pesky actual human mods anymore. I can rely solely on the intelligent AI. You will love Bioshock Infinite. I think Bioshock 1 is better. It's more cohesive and the atmosphere is more, I think, better put together. Bioshock Infinite's good in its own way. Just a different game. Hey, the save file didn't die. It didn't seem to, no. I'm happy with this. This is nice. Wonder if the save state is still there. Yeah, save state's there. So both our options still working. I think I'll have fun playing it, but I already know I'm not going to love the story. For Bioshock Infinite? Or Bioshock 2? Bioshock 2 is really just like the other side of the coin for Bioshock 1. Infinite, okay, Infinite's all about, I don't want to, I'm guessing maybe you watch my stream of it, so maybe you already know. But just in case, I don't want to give it away. Your best friend, Gabby? Gabby is like everybody's best friend. Really, it seems that way. Are you everybody's best friend, Gabby? It seems like you're, like, super relatable. Like, hey, stranger, me and you, we're tight. Probably shouldn't assume that about you. That might be wrong. But also, Nanelli, thank you for the 3 months. Gabby, cool as fuck, says Baseclef. I'll take that word as true then. Saw your video about it a while back. Well, that would give you away the plot, wouldn't it? But, it's got a pretty decent atmosphere. It's a little messy here and there, but it's alright. Guess so. Apparently everyone in the stream likes you. Wonder how much of it is the name, plus the attitude. How the hell did you manage to get Silent Hill 1 emulation? Well, I've already, like, killed the Pakistani GameCube joke the other day when I had to show the emulator off left and right, and I've already showed it off again today. So yes, it's through emulation. I'll go back, like I said, I'll go back to the Pakistani GameCube joke next time I play an emulated game. Have you watched a new season of Stranger Things? No, I have not watched it yet. I plan to, but last night before going to bed, I wanted to watch the new Ricky Gervais comedy special, so I did that instead. That took an hour, so I didn't really feel like staying up even later to watch an episode of Stranger Things. Gabby is my name, so I don't think... Oh, wow, using your real name for an online handle, huh? I mean, the bravery speaks to your character, actually. It's like, you know what? Not even fearful. Everyone will love me. Just put it right there. Last 2 digits are probably like the last... the 25 is probably like the last 2 digits of your social security number as well. You're that trusting. Also been replaying Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order since the sequel's been out. Yeah, but that doesn't come out till next year. So you might already forget. So I'm going to guess probably the end of next year. So we still get a ways. You stream this for fun or to sin? Right now it is a research stream, so I mean, normally I wouldn't do sin a game that came before it released. Let me get this words. Released before 2001. However, this is one of the games that I could do a sim video on. It has enough story there to work with, and it's presented in the right way. So it's a possibility I could sin it, so I am recording it. Gonna keep the hype train going, but the payment timed out. Oh, well, was there a hype train? I didn't even notice. I rarely even look at those things, because I'm super hyper-focused on my craft of, sipping tea while looking at a video game. Been no-lifing Yakuza Like a Dragon lately, almost finished it, so might get the platform this week. How long has that taken you? Is that one longer than 0? Because that's the one I played, and that took a while. I'm just horrible at clever names, so I'm giving up on it, you know. I mean, I'm not that great either, to be honest. I've only had like a few handles online in my entire life, and none of them have been that great. Oh, I thought you meant your Kraft mac and cheese, a poor kid's delicacy. I actually didn't really like mac and cheese much as a kid. I would have it every once in a while, but it just tasted like... What did it taste? I remember like just not being into it. It just... The smell was off for me. It was just too gooey. It didn't really taste like cheese. But no, my Kraft as in C-R-A-F-T. You know, like doing what I'm doing right now. Secretly an MI6 spy and was looking for a Gabby, and now I have found them. My mission will be complete. Someone's, you know, performing a LARP in chat. And it's adorable. I'm sure it's cracking a smile on somebody's face. Tastes like cardboard. Most poor people food does. I've eaten a lot of it after all. That's why I usually gravitated toward potted meat, because at least it was a spicy, meat substance. Full of, well, cholesterol, but my god. On a cracker, that shit was good. Velvety shells and cheese is where it's at. Well, that's the bougie mac and cheese, you know. Couldn't afford that. It was like, the good value brand, mac and cheese. Hello, Mr. Dartigan. Oh, that's too respectful. Just call me Dartigan. No Mr. needed here. You liked Ricky's special? Yeah, I was, laughing my ass off about it. And, I'm usually kind of immune to a lot of comedy specials. I don't know why. A lot of it, like, even the comedies I like haven't really made me laugh too much recently, but Ricky's did pretty good. I'm only looking for Gavi because she promised I could cut her in half with... Well, that was a dark comment. Where'd that come from? How to Make Friends and, online by Freshest. Prismatic controller. I don't... Whatever these ancient runes whatever they mean that you've posted, I can't decipher. I see a heart, though, so I guess it means love. Daddy is acceptable too. Daddy, well, only to, special people. Came from Gavi. Oh, she actually requested you to be sliced in half with a chainsaw? I mean, I guess even the nice ones have a kink. Discovered him through his Oscars roast. Oh, really? I've known about him for a while. I've only watched a few of his, comedy specials, though. I've mainly just got clips here and there. I don't know why, but this gives me VHS tape vibes because of the flash pause. That, and it also looks crusty. Speaking of VHS, I was having a discussion with my friends a few days ago about media formats, and I kind of I came upon this line of thinking when I was talking about it. Who else feels like Blu-rays and DVDs almost feel older than something like VHS? I know it's a weird, stupid comment. It doesn't make a bit of sense. But it kind of does to me when I think about it, and that's because because VHS lasted for so much longer, had much longer lifespan than either DVDs or Blu-rays combined. So it had more of a, as part of the culture more for like recording stuff than those were. So, yeah, I know technically they are ancient. But what I'm saying is like, when did VHS come out? VHS started in like the 70s, right? So it had like the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and then all the way up to like mid-2000s that you could still like buy new release movies on VHS. So they were like culturally with people for a very long time. For like, you could like be born when VHS first came out and already have kids by the time it kind of like died off. However, like DVD, Blu-rays, that was like a decade at best. Like DVDs started becoming a thing in like, the early 2000s. Then Blu-rays started coming out by the end of that. Well, technically, toward the end of it. And then by around 2015, everyone had mainly switched to like using, digital downloads and no media at all. So it just feels like they didn't really have quite as long as period of time with to like cement themselves. Also, GMC give it a sub to the GOAT as well. Thank you. Still have the first Pokemon. Yeah, I didn't really have much. I mean, I had a VHS. We had a VCR as a kid, but we didn't really use it too much since we only had like no cable TV. VHS, the bad old days. Well, I don't know. I guess it's because it's also because they had a unique look to the VHS when you watch something on it. It had those you can tell if something's on VCR or VHS versus, say, Blu-ray or DVD. So I think that attributes it having like a, almost like more place in your mind because you could spot something played on that versus just like, oh, just, VHS or Blu-ray. Still watch shit on VHS, and I'm probably younger than you. I just can't let it go. The horror hits so nostalgic. Yeah, VHS was really good for horror, wasn't it? DVDs did have a shorter lifespan culturally because streaming was still in its infancy stages, but it took off very quick. Yeah, they had a very quick launch, and then it like got it pretty much destroyed VCR and VHS. No, not making the argument. I'm not nostalgic for VHS, by the way. Don't give a shit. It's just a conversation I was having, and I had this idea. But it does feel to me like, that it's weird because I kind of already feel that Blu-ray and DVD are dead. I mean, they're still obviously out there, but it seems like everyone's trending toward digitally downloading all their stuff. So wouldn't be surprised if eventually those like crash and no one's buying them anymore, except for like collector's editions. So they just had such a shorter lifespan. VHS helps horror the same way I think the PS1's limitations. I agree. I was destructive. I used to pull the tapes out of the cartridge and then wind it back in and act like I did nothing wrong. I think we all have our little bits of childhood vandalism. I actually set fires in the house. I controlled fires on the top of a table, but mine was a little bit more dangerous than unwinding a VCR tape. Yeah, that was me on my VCR rant. You don't have to agree or disagree. It was just like, there's a weird, idea I was thinking about. That I just have way more, well, it just feels like it has a stronger presence in history. I mean, there was pretty much no competition for it. There was like, what was it? I never even saw one, but wasn't like Laserdisc a thing for a while? For like a very brief while, but no one ever bought one because they're expensive or something. DVDs used to have mini games and unique movie they did, didn't they? I think that, I wonder why not, they can still do that, but they don't. My main problem with streaming is low audio quality. Does it have low audio? I haven't really noticed. Been thinking I'm not really an audio guy. You always tell your friends that VHS isn't long enough for your dick. I once threw a 6-foot water balloon on a moving car's windshield. The guy who was driving it was basically a mobster and deserved it though. I only have one car-related piece of mischief that I ever did, and I once, like, in front of my house, I laid down flat beside the road, so the next car that would drive by would think I'd been run over, and then I jumped up and ran away. That was the gist of my joke. I made someone, like, panic and think a child had been run over, then I jumped up and ran away. I was like, I got him! He panicked. He stopped the car. It means I won. Curling in front of a full door-sized cupboard filled with DVDs. I mean, like I said, there's no reason to throw them out. No, because I'm not making that argument. You enjoy them. You pass them down as a family heirloom later on when you're, what is it, Generation Alpha won't recognize them. Like, what is this stuff, Grandpa? Oh, let me tell you about the days of DVD and Blu-ray, son. DVDs definitely still have their uses, though. A lot of streaming services don't hold the same library of content for very long. Are we swapping stuff out? DVDs are good for preserving. Yep, I'm agree. I mean, it's definitely good to own stuff, preserve stuff. I mean, you're talking to a guy who's now getting into vinyls. This is actually what started this conversation with my friend, because I noticed they were selling vinyls at the store he worked at, and they never sold them before. And I also noticed that they had a much more prominent space over CDs, which are now apparently still a thing, by the way. Music CDs. But vinyls just came back with such a, like, they were around for so much longer as well, so they still have that cultural impact as well. Even though everything's mainly digital downloaded music these days. But if you want like a physical thing, it feels like more people are trending toward vinyls. Hello there, how's the hill? Hill is very non-existent in the game, actually. There is no hills. And the game isn't really that silent either. But you know what? We only allow one joke about a game's title per stream, and now you, sir, have claimed it. Congratulations, tip of that. But also, thank you for checking out my stream, since it's apparently your first time chatting. Right now, though, we were waxing weirdly about VHS versus Blu-ray and DVD. Do you think modern generations are losing the collector's urge regarding... I mean, if everything goes digital, yeah, I think they would, actually. If you're like, in terms of entertainment, if you're buying everything digitally, then yeah, you probably won't have any urge to collect stuff. But here's why I get almost all my games, etc. physical form over digital, because you can't lose access to them. I mean, that's always the best logic, actually. But I kind of like gave up buying a lot of physical stuff once I moved out on my own, and it kind of switched to digital. What's the actual difference between DVD and Blu-ray? Storage capacity. One could hold more than the other. You're going to hate me? No. You're allowed to like whatever. I mean, most of the stuff I buy is digital, so I'm right there with you. I don't like one more than the other. It just, you eventually run out of space for stuff. Ghost of Blockbuster is going to kick your asses. Maybe Blockbuster will come back in like a nostalgia place eventually someday. Someone will buy the title. The plus side, having everything digitally helps with storage. Yeah, that's the main convenience. Also, it's just like you click a button and it's playing. Born in 2000, never really had constant internet access till about 2016, so I have a thing for physical media. They use a PS2. Will streaming go out of style, or will it just be a certain streaming service like Netflix? I'm pretty sure Netflix isn't Netflix like really suffering right now. Yeah, it seems like it's no, there isn't going to be like one king streaming service. There's going to be multiple ones, and probably even more. As for if will it go streaming go out of style, I don't know. It's really hard to predict the future of that. Well, I can give you one prediction for the future of entertainment that I think actually is very likely. And I think you're in the future, likely maybe by the end of this decade, you're going to see more and more entertainment that will actually be personalized for you, well, personally, and it'll be AI created. Their AI is getting really good at creating shit, and I think eventually it's going to be so good that you can literally have it make you some kind of animation or story, that's like computer animated. That'll even like make computer animated computer engineered voices and animations, everything else, and it'll know what you like because of past stuff you liked, and it'll like anytime you want, like, hey, make me a 30-minute movie that looks like a Tom and Jerry cartoon, and you'll send it to me. It's going to be personally. Yeah, I didn't really think of that choice of words very well, but you understand that intention. But I do think just like very curated, like personally created content that's made mainly by algorithms and AI will be a big part of future entertainment. I think you'll be seeing that probably. Technically, you can only see parts of it right now. If you ever played AI Dungeon, you can do it right now with that. But there's other stuff that's coming, and it's like little bits and pieces of it. They're starting to form. I would say by 2030, you'll be able to see like there'll probably be something major already going for it. I'd imagine. So everyone will like, hey, have you played this thing? No, because you have to send it to me because it was made for you. I think paintings are almost just as beautiful in digital format. Big data algorithms will know you better. Yeah, well, they kind of already do. But they'll also know more and more what kind of stories you like, and will craft personalized stories for you as long as you're part of the service and pay a nominal fee. Alright, I should probably get playing the game, shouldn't I? Let me start this recording up, though. No, my brain is... I really do not want to see a film made solely to fit around me. I don't know. You might not even know it's made for you, though, is the thing. It might also take, like, something that's made and tweak it just to make you like it a bit more. It might just mainly be the same, but there'll be little tweaks to it here and there to make you possibly like it more. But then hopefully there'll be a way of like sharing something you like with other people. Like, hey, check out my version of the movie. You can hack into other people's algorithms and see what they like. I don't know if that's possible, but maybe. I think that a lot of advancements are propelled by the need to have sex or something porn related. Well, some things are. I mean, humans are, freaky beasts, so sometimes we just want to like get it on, but porn does have that kind of power, but why'd you have to go and make the conversation weird? We were being smart for 10 minutes, god damn it. Now I'm sad. This is actually sounding like an intelligent stream for once. Like, what about sex, Dartigan? Well, how can we talk about sex and porn? Chad, I love you. You're all beautiful people. Yeah, Silent Hill 1, everybody, where we finished up 2 times in a row, we finished up the school and got to the church, and now we're going to make our way to the hospital. So we can see those, the nurses? Yeah, the nurses. Chat's degenerate by nature. Eventually it always, generates back to it, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to have to, crash the game again because I can unpause. Lovely. We're humans, so of course we like to talk about... But when I'm talking about media formats, entertainment, every time, it's just that no matter what conversation I bring up, it's going to always devolve into something horny. The Twitch chat is... I rarely bring up horny shit, alright? You can't put that on me. I mean, I'll go with it if it seems entertaining, but I rarely am the one who starts it. When did you ever hear me? Hey, Chad, know what I want to talk about right now? Genitals. Yeah, never. I feel like there would be a good bit of people who wouldn't use those AIs. Well, there'll always be holdouts, but eventually they get everybody, though. How many people I'll never have one of them smartphones, and eventually... I mean, I was actually one of those people. For a long time, I held off not getting a smartphone. But eventually, I just needed to have one. And getting like, and all the other phone options were actually kind of shit. So it's like, why would I just, all right, just whatever, give me a smartphone. But eventually, technology advances, and you kind of have to like advance with it, or else you just get you end up turning into that old man. It's like everything scares me. I don't need it. My pappy didn't need it. Why should I need it? All right, playing video games like a good streamer. Finally, candle stand, nothing special. Bell curves exist for a reason though, Dart, so by profit, personal AI might cost the entertainment industry a lot of money in the short run. Really, if we have to just buy the AI once and studies us and be able to create media based off our interests? I think you're misunderstanding. Like, AI, well, one, if your entertainment is completely created by AI, meaning the AI is creating the characters, animating it all, voicing it all, making music for it, that actually makes the cost way down because you're not hiring all these people to do it. It becomes really affordable to make that kind of, a customized entertainment because it's just done by a computer in like a few minutes. That's way more advanced than anything a human could ever put out. So I think that's actually what would make it happen. There's a picture on the wall, nothing special. Harry really doesn't appreciate religion, does he? For AI, what you and most everyone mean is machine learning, but well, I'm saying AI because that's the more, popular term. But there's already a lot of it that's being made for like content. Have you seen like the DALL-E 2 thing that was released recently? It's basically a machine learning AI that's all about generating art. And it's actually really freaking good. I would not be able to tell you that it was made by an AI if you told me. Unless I was told that it was this is made by an AI. It's be locked from the other side. So that stuff is advancing crazy quick, so it wouldn't surprise me if you start seeing more like custom like entertainment made by it. Time to eat your moo burger. Wait, did I release those yet? What sins do you have so far? Well, I usually come up with the sins once I have watched through footage, but I did notice that the roads are like as wide as tennis courts. Imagine personalized ads created by advanced AIs like in Futurama. Oh, that would definitely happen. That'd probably be where it starts actually, because that's a little bit cheaper. So not only will you get ads that are like, they know what your interests are, they will make ads personally tailored to you. Like, yeah, this will definitely, so they're even more likely to get you. That'll actually be where it probably starts before you get like animated movies. I think we gotta like, head to the bridge now, right? Wait, where'd she say I gotta go? I kind of forgot. Oh yeah. I think we go to the bridge control because we got the key, right? Am I sending this? I assume you're... I might send this, even though it's before my cutoff date. Because it is possible. I've yet to see an AI painting or song that I can't decipher. Alright, here, do yourself a favor, Google DALL-E 2 Instagram, and take a look at that. I'm serious, it's like, holy shit. It's DALL-2, and then look up its Instagram account they made for it. Alright, drawbridge key. Okay, we can go across the bridge now. Alright, so it's just down from us. Down the street. Streets being super wide is incredibly... American streets are not this wide. Unless you're like running across the interstate, but this is like a little town. There's also no lane markings either, so it's just like one big road with no lines going across it. Little doggo. Oh, can I get in there? It's like, oh, you can. Oh, yeah, isn't this the garage I needed to go to? TV set, it doesn't turn on. Ever thought about doing something else in tandem with your game sins, like essays about video games? I've considered it, but then again, I usually get across all my really strong beliefs and stuff in my videos. So I don't really feel it's really that necessary, to be honest. Car engine. If I would like to start up a new channel that turns my streams into like more streamlined, like, production that's like 30 minutes or so. And that's currently still being, like, worked on, so it might happen eventually. Okay, that was always in there. I like that someone spent so much time rendering a garage. Just put, like, one box of bullets in it. Love new technology and advancement and all that, but I want humans to produce my music and art. But what if the AI could eventually do it better? Would you really truly care at that point? Greetings, chat. Hope you all had a wonderful day. We've actually had a really good conversations tonight. Haven't we, chat? You doing a gaming wins one-off would be cool on something you like? I don't want to step on some other channel's toe that's already doing gaming wins, though. Plus, I don't know if I'd enjoy that as much. I like, criticizing. I like being an asshole, I guess. DALL-E is a decent imitation, I'll admit, but I have yet to see purpose in its art. Well, its idea is that you give it a description. What's impressive is you can give it a description of what you want it to draw, and it will create that. It actually creates multiple versions. You pick which one you like the best. So like DALL-E, you just write a text sentence of like, I want an image of a cat wearing an astronaut's helmet and eating applesauce, and it will actually interpret your words and actually draw that, and it can even like give you specific art styles. That is like really impressive. Personally, as someone who is a fledgling musician and artist, there is a social aspect to listening to or enjoying other creators' content. Well, that's the thing. What if the AI is a content creator itself? I mean, if it's like eventually so good that it's basic intelligence, does it actually matter that it's not a human intelligence? Maybe like 1v1, like defend it from the completionist. One person takes its good stance, the other it's bad. Oh shit, dog! Yeah, that wasn't the garage I needed. I need to be careful, because I do need to, like, do the stuff to get the good ending tonight, I think. Don't want to miss anything. Another, deep question, chat. How many of you think a technological singularity is likely at some point? Since we are talking about AIs and all that. With sentient AI, I would be fighting for someone to make it a body it can walk around in freely. As opposed to, you'd want it to have arms and legs. I mean, it could probably design those itself if it was a super intelligent AI. AI got better than everything humans do. Would it develop its own personality? That's a good question. We don't know. There's a rock drill. There's no gasoline. Can't use it. Is that a melee weapon? Hi Dart. I finished my first session of D&D. How'd it go? I've never played, tabletop D&D myself. Hopefully you enjoyed it, had a good time. Met some new people, maybe. Here we go. There's a shopping district map. There is no way this is a small town anymore. Will this all just lead to MAI? AM? You mean the one from the I have no mouth and must scream? Let's see. Would an AI be able to give mind sex with you? Yes, it would. It'd be able to do all the sex. Every single one of them. Every single one of the sexes. Even if a singularity happened, they would have crappy battery lifespan. What if an insane person got hold of it? I mean, it's usually a little difficult for someone who's actually clinically insane to get hold of, advanced, things. It's not like the comics, where they have the mad scientists. We'll start making chairs out of people. What bothers me about AI is the lack of morals for the. Well, there is something called the alignment problem, I believe, with AI. They want to make sure it's aligned with human morals and stuff before they actually create it. Went very well. I'm playing with one friend and 5 others online. My character is a werewolf ranger who liked to eat her victims and burn stuff. Sounds like you made a pretty good character then. What does that say? As Bill... I'm not sure if it means Bill as in the person or Bill as in, like, legal document on the newspaper. Just for anyone who knows, that rock drill I came across, I can't use that in the first game, can I? You gotta find, like, you gotta, like, play it in your second run if you get a gas can or something? Ew. Why is this game pretty? I mean, it looks a little bit better than it would be if you're playing this on a actual PlayStation 1, since it is using an emulator that has a higher resolution. But still, definitely a PS1 game. There's an inherent bias in every AI because programmers unconsciously code it that way. Definitely. People seem to forget that while AIs could be incredibly intelligent, it would lack physical power unless someone just handled them. A bunch of rockets. I mean, there is some still worry that if you make something smart enough, it'll be able to figure out ways around that, or be able to, like, deceive humans into helping it do what it wants to do. Imagine this in 4K. I mean, I could probably run it in that. It just wouldn't really make it look much better. There is a limit how much you can make a PS1 texture look good, the resolution. Sick band, mate. What do you think they used to make this sound? Are they going to remake Silent Hill? I've heard there's been rumors of a remake of Silent Hill 2. But there's always like new Silent Hill rumors every week, so it's hard to tell you what the hell's going on with that anymore. Tumbling oil drum? Pistons? Yeah, it's definitely machine-like. I would actually wish they would actually made like a video of how they did the sounds for this game's soundtrack, because I think that'd be interesting as hell. Because there's even amongst Silent Hill games, I still think Silent Hill 1 probably has like the best soundtrack for like this industrial like sound it goes for. So it'd be really interesting to see how that was all created. You get in there? So Silent Hill 2 was also really good. Would you become friends with an AI if you could? Possibly, I don't know. It's not really a question you can answer, I feel, until you actually have that situation happen where it might be possible. I know for one thing, I would probably rather be friends with it, because if it's an intelligent, sentient AI, who knows what it might do in the future. You might want to become friends with the future world overlord. Just as a precaution. How many bullets do I currently have? Oh, well, I've got a lot of bullets on me, actually. Do I think younger generations would be more at ease with a universal basic income to offset job loss and neat lifestyles? I don't know if that's ever going to be a thing, universal basic income. I kind of the opinion that, sure, that you might at some point get, like, just money for existing, but I don't know if that'd be very satisfying for a lot of people. I don't know, I feel like I would just want to be doing something, not just, like, doing nothing. For, like, here's some money. Sit on your ass for another month. But yeah, I mean, if you're broke, though, it's obviously nice to have. I don't want to, like, say it's, necessarily a bad thing, but I'm not sure if that would ever be a common thing. Fuck off, mate. I'm not even sure how you could fund that, honestly. Really? I'm not near death, I might. Rob them of purpose? I mean, that's the argument some people make. I don't know if I don't want to be in that camp of like, no one would do anything. I mean, not true. There might be some people who would just sit around their ass do nothing, but there'd still be people like doing shit. It might honestly just like change what people like value more. Maybe they use their time to make other people's lives. I don't know. Maybe they go for, I don't know. It's hard to predict what happens when you do that. Can I just kill the fucking dinosaur? Get a 3D printer, learn how to sew, huh? Those are getting pretty good 3D. I've talked myself out of getting a 3D printer multiple times, mainly because I don't have a good space for it, since you need good ventilation if you're going to be melting plastic in your general vicinity. But if I had a garage, I think I'd actually have one by now. Like, I'd totally be a garage guy at some points. Like, yeah, I gotta have some shit for the garage. I feel like we would ban AIs at some point in the future, like in Dune. Well, Dune is definitely an extreme example of them, banning AIs. I feel like if we were going to ban AIs, we would have done it already. It's a little late now because it's already like a massive part of everybody's life if they're using anything digital. And also for companies. So I think it'd be a little hard. Also, Dixon, thank you for the 12 months. A year of sinning solid. Metal Gear. No, I'm not gonna make a Metal Gear joke. The word solid shouldn't automatically incur a Metal Gear joke. Where am I going? Right, down to the the hospital first. Can I get this? There's like fluid in my throat that won't go away. Sorry for coughing in the mic. Alright, let's see. Where do I want to go? Can I go to the police station? Lock is jammed, the door can't be opened. Technically, AIs are also banned in Warhammer 40k, but that universe is even bleaker than Dune's. Yeah, but I don't think the Warhammer 40k universe ever had, like, a gigantic... Well, it definitely had plenty of horrible shit, but I don't think they ever had AIs control the galaxy, right? It was just something like the Emperor of Mankind didn't want them doing because he thought it would happen. But then again, a lot of, like, Warhammer 40k is inspired by Dune. I don't remember the sloth enemies. What does the sloth enemy represent? It's so cute. Why do I gotta kill it? That's what caused the downfall of humanity, all like the age of strife or whatever. Also, GMC, get the sub to DJ Robotnik. Thank you. Yeah, I don't even remember the sloth enemy. Does anyone remember what this is like based on? What part of like the horrors she's afraid of this is based off of? She just really didn't like zoo animals. Ow. In Dune, they fought a war. I'm aware of the Dune's lore. They fought the AI controlled like the galaxy, and they fought like a 10,000-year war to destroy it, defeat it, and then eventually after they did, they took an extreme stance against AI, so you can't even have regular computers. That's why they have to use mentats and like human brains to calculate everything. That's why they're all in the splice. Memories represent something of suffering. Well, they do so in Silent Hill. That's where the suffering got the idea from. It's the fastest sloth I've ever seen. Well, it is a monster. It's allowed to be a bit faster, to be dangerous. They do a lot of damage, though, that's for sure. Harry just wants to go shopping today. I don't want to deal with this shit. AMC's pretty generous with healing supplies. Well, it is with ammo as well. You'll sometimes just come across it out here on the street, too. Buffalo Chief. Where am I running to? I guess I was going to go check the town center, right? I wish they would actually mark which buildings you could go into. Instead, well, obviously they do with a circle, but the optional ones. I think there is like a few places you can go here that you kind of have to go to like meet the doctor. Hi, in Shatter Memories, there's the exact same pitch to yell, "Sure." Well, I mean, yeah, well, that's the remake of this game, though. It's a weird remake. Playing on Duck Station? No, PSXE thing or whatever. Seems like it's working for the most part. In Minecraft, you tried building Besaid Temple, huh? Oh, wait a minute. You can go in here. EPSX, yeah, I was using PSX regular, but, you know, they wouldn't, my save file actually, I played the entirety of the school the first day I played this game, and I was saving my game, but when I tried to play it last night, my save file didn't exist anymore. So we switched to this and replayed it, so I wouldn't possibly lose it again. Locked. Is this supposed to be locked? I mean, obviously if it's locked, I can get into it. I don't remember this. You're a huge FFX fan, as much as I am critical of it. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff to make fun of, but it's an alright game for the most part. Okay, I guess I need to remember that I can get to the antique shop at some point if I find the clue for it. Like a hint. Green lion. You're the same about Final Fantasy VIII. How many of you believe those rumors about a Final Fantasy IX remake being announced soon are true? I keep seeing it pop up. I don't know how true it is, though. Or what kind of remake it would be. What kind of creatures would you see if you were locked in the Silent Hill dimension? I don't know. I don't really have any pathological fears that I can think of. So I think it might have a difficult... I don't want to make myself sound like I'm brave or anything like that. It's not the case. I just don't really have anything I'm irrationally afraid of. Or like it like springs to mind when I think of like, what am I afraid of? I mean... so, I don't know. I really don't know what it would be. Kind of busy with 7. Well, I'm thinking the remake of 9, if it is a thing, won't be to the same scale as the 7 remake. Whether it be good or not also is debatable. Local man shoots rare bird. News at 11. Don't know if you want a Final Fantasy IX remake. I love the game, and I fear what Square Enix would do to it. It's very likely if they are working on that, it's a different kind of remake than 7. It might just be like a very prettier version of like the original game with like proper, you know, HD, you know, better looking backgrounds and character models. That's what I kind of like peg it being, if so. Like, let's do the old game, but prettier. And probably with the voice acting added to it as well, since you can do that easily now. Where am I? Alright, what if I... what other buildings can I possibly get into here? Oh, you're the one I shot earlier. Watch you eat your words. I mean, didn't they remake one of those Mana games recently, like the entirety of it in 3D? It was apparently somewhat okay. Maybe it'd be like that. That's what I put my money on, it being if it is real. Maybe even the same team. Lovely, I can't see what I'm doing. Hello? God, I feel like a pervert trying to peek through trees at somebody, but I can't... There we go. Thor's stuck? I know that one. Thor's stuck! For the love of God, help me! Haven't heard that one in a while, though. The good old days of memes when they actually, you know, you could understand the context immediately. Try explaining, like, Morbin time to someone easily. It's like this movie that no one watched, and everyone's joking on it. By just talking about Morbin out. The character's name is Morbius, you get it? Can't hear you because my friend's girlfriend is vacuuming. Can you speak a little loud? Is that, you think this is how that works? Oh, hey Dart, can you like speak up? My friend's vacuuming in the same room as me. How about you put on some headphones, friend? How about you just, you know, move closer to the sound audio source? I don't mean to sound antagonistic. I thought that was actually kind of funny. But just that you would actually even attempt that. It's like, yeah, you know what? Can you just like talk louder, Dartigan? I mean, whatever. The sheer audacity just made it amusing. Let's see, where am I now? We're on Kuntz Street. Okay, we're almost to the Camilla Hospital though, but it'll probably like be blocked off from the side. Can you pause for a bit? I gotta grab a coat. Hey, Dari, I'm going to the restroom. Can you just like stop playing for a second? You know, I could like have like a program. Well, not a program, but an agreed upon bathroom break time chat where I could run ads. That's the most I can do for you. You're watching Doctor Strange? How's that going for you? Which one? The newest one? So you're at the theater? Alright, the hospital is here. I kinda wanna look around more just to make sure I don't miss anything. Do you think Final Fantasy Remake Part 2 will be partially open world? Here's the thing that about Final Fantasy VII when you get outside of Midgar, it's not really open world. So you're still it's like an illusion, the open world idea of like the PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy VII games. You're still locked to a path. You're still gonna go, the first thing you're gonna do is go to the town, then you're gonna go to the Chocobo Ranch, get a Chocobo, then you're gonna go through the swamps, go through the caves, and so on and so on. It's not until you get the airship that you could choose to go wherever you want, which is very late in the game. So I don't think so. No, it's more likely I'm guessing it maybe you'll be able to like, because you do get a car in Final Fantasy VII, so they might use some ideas from Final Fantasy 15 for that. Where you get like the car and you can like drive around from place to place, but you'll still be like on a straight path, they will. Let's make a deal. I go grab a Coke and you go hydrate. Well, I've got my hydration right next to me. I'm afraid I'm gonna win the race. Now she's vacuuming the kitchen. I mean, it should be quicker. Kitchens usually don't have carpeting. You get a camera and turn it on, and only when you leave to go to the bathroom or something like that. Just so you can look at my ass as I walk away. I see through your plan. Hey, Dory, just get a camera and only turn it on when you're like not facing the camera, and like so we can see you walk away. Herbert. You can technically say that about most games. Well, not. I mean, there are differences. An open world game, well, if it's a good open world game, will usually give you a few options where you can go and what order you can do things in. The Final Fantasy games have never done that. Thigh cam win. Well, they are pretty sexy, but I don't know how people might react to that if I'm just showing off my legs all the time. Sorry, I was away all along. Did you miss anything? Just chat making outrageous demands that I speak louder so that it covers up the sound of their girlfriend vacuuming. Right after you start, you can just start taking over shit. Godfather, the game was open world. Well, yeah, there's a lot of open world games, but some of them are more still kind of linear in their design, and some of them let you do things in whatever order you want. Final VX was linearly done right, 13 done badly. I mean, there's not really that much difference between them. It's just that 10 actually gives you time to breathe by giving you like a few towns here and there, and some character moments, and the team is together the entire time, versus 13, where there's literally, I think, only one spot in the game where you can like talk to NPCs, and it's like a little like chocobo farm or something, or like a petting zoo almost, and everything else is just you running down the corridor of fight, fight, fight. Where is my at right now? Okay, we're actually back at the start. Alright, so I need to check out Wilson Street. Then we'll go back down to the hospital. Got you, bro. Final Fantasy VIII needed Blitzball. Well, it had a really shitty version of card game, Tetramaster, in it instead. Am I sitting this game? There's a possibility that I might, even though it is a bit old. $13, not 8. Oh, well, you know what? Blitzball would actually improve 13. Believe it or not. Oof, now that's a cinematic shot. But as like I said, I am recording this, so I could make a video on it later on. Kill the dog already. Or is it already dead? Okay, it's dead. Love the card game. I liked it in 9. In 8, it was a bit bullshit. To be honest with you. Just a tad bit bullshit. I think we need to meet the doctor in the hospital first before we can, like, find him out in the town, right? I don't remember the order that goes in. Look away from chat for 1 minute, and the next thing I know, you guys are doing, like, heavy rain memes. Controversial take, Dart. The card game was way better than 8. I mean, it's not really a controversial take. It's just, you know, preference. I disagree, obviously. I mean, I didn't really care much for either card game. Both of them were, like, just, like, you know, weird math. But I didn't play 8s very much. You know, I never realized what a dad bod he's working with. Look at those hips on him. He's out of breath, too. Dartigan can't take you. I mean, I was gonna go. We were gonna go to like Sunny D's or like, you know, Dairy Queen chat. You know, they're your favorite place. You ruined it. Hip still alive. He's got something to grab onto apparently. Ow. What's my health at? I'm worried now. I'm good. Harry hates dogs. You think he has a hatred of dogs after this? Old McDartigan had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and what did I have on this farm? I forgot how the chant goes, actually. And on this farm, he had a... what? You fill in the blank. Right, 92 round. Okay, I'm alright. You know what? The hospital is the scariest place because of the insurance, the medical bill. That's why. Bloody cows, obviously. You know what? I like this farm. Oh god. Just think of the bills. We just sign in. Let's grab the map first. Heard a gunshot. You go ahead and like sign in after all. You're drinking a monster right now? Oh no, you'll just a monster, nothing you'll special added to it. Like a minute ago, but I'm not staying. Gotta go to be social outside. Yeah, that makes more sense. More healthy actually. Phones. These are phones and phone books. No need to examine this. Nobody to call, huh, Harry? Huh, a Republican.
Hold it.
Ted Cruz, what are you doing in Silent Hill?
Stop. Don't shoot. Wait. I'm not here to fight. My name is Harry Mason.
Now that I think about it, Ted Cruz would be an excellent Silent Hill character, wouldn't he?
Thank God. Another human being.
Do you work here?
I'm Dr. Michael Kaufman. I work at this hospital.
So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
I really can't say. I was taking a nap in the staff room.
You think he's a good guy with his music?
Like this. Everyone seems to have disappeared. And it's snowing out.
Wow, am I funny when you eat or smoke? I mean,
something's
that's just, you know, that's my timing,
wrong.
man.
Did you see those monsters? Have you
He
ever
asks if I
seen
work
such
here, followed by
aberrations?
saying, yeah, but he's playing like the boss. He doesn't remember the
Ever even
low-level
heard of
cleaners,
such
because I look like a
things?
janitor.
You and I both know creatures like that don't exist.
But you're looking at one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen a little girl anywhere? I'm looking
Well, I am
for
a
my daughter.
Republican.
She's only 7. Short.
Oh,
black
even
hair.
better. I mean, vote for
She's
me.
missing. I'm sorry. But with all those monsters around, I highly doubt that she's... Sorry, I didn't mean to alarm you. Your wife, she's here with you?
She died 4 years ago. Now it's just me and my daughter.
I see. I'm sorry. Well, I'd better be going.
Don't fuck with this, no.
I can't just
Don't
sit
fuck
around
with this,
here
doctor.
doing nothing.
So long. Good luck out there.
You know, that's good, like, you know, creepy music that plays for that guy. I always like that scene, despite how awkward it is. Black hair? Did she dye her hair in 3? Yeah. She even mentions it at the end, like, after it's all over, like, you're gonna let your hair go back to its natural color, and she's like, well, don't you think blondes have more fun? Roll credits. And they ended on that line. It's such a weird way to end that game. Like, after literally, like, you killed a demon god, and she's like, blondes are funny. We're in a world with a bunch of monsters. Better separate. I mean, I think Harry just heard the soundtrack playing for the guy. He's like, yeah, I'm not teaming up with him. Is this where I came in out of, or what? No worse than Ashley trying to... Well, technically, Ashley asking to have sex with Leon is a bit worse, to be honest, yes. There's a newspaper. This article's been clipped out. Ashley's underage. No, she just looks it, enacts it. There's a whiteboard, nothing special written on it. She's technically a college student, I believe, right? Where am I? Oh yeah, I want to go... No, I want to go back for a minute. Hello, Sherry Shelm, how you doing? Don't we know too much about these games, man? We know what we like. So, this is the door I came out of, I think. Yeah, so another one is the one into that area. How old is Leon in 4? I think he's late 20s in that one. Maybe early 30s. I don't really know his age in that. Well, you can't save from the side, huh? What is with the dead wives in this series? Well, there's only 2. I mean, that is... there's an over-reliance on it, but it just works for a main character if you're not gonna make... well, in 2 it makes a lot more sense, because it is kind of important, but in this one it's like, it doesn't really matter too much. It's not really his inspiration for everything. He just doesn't have a wife to worry about. He only has a daughter. Because men must protect, and nothing makes someone to protect more than a baby girl. Activates like, dad rage. Let's get going. Let's go make our way through this place. No plot motivation. Fridge the girl. Well, technically, yeah, Cheryl gets ultra... Well, she doesn't... Fridging is the idea of making them irrelevant by just basically killing them, but usually you have to at least meet them first before they can be fridged. And then be a motivational, you know, purpose for the main character. Like I said, his wife is just dead. It's, you know, something he's moved on from already, so it's not a big deal. At least I've always been the way. Resident Evil 4 ending is cringe, yeah, but it's still, you know, charming. It kind of is. Alright. So, check the storeroom. Girl got shipped off to Pluto. Well, I think she just, you know, well, let's be honest, she's probably running her own OnlyFans right now. That was her future. She didn't seem like she was gonna go into, like, follow her dad's footsteps and be, you know, go to office. Guarantee she got an OnlyFans page. Sorry to ruin anyone's fantasy of her, like, becoming a doctor. There's a hospital basement map. What? Why would they have that? That is hilarious. It's just the thing my mind latched onto, because OnlyFans jokes are really easy to make. There's a basement key. You didn't have the ballistics to pull that off? That's literally her, like, main thing that gets talked about sometimes. People are upset that they no longer even mention it in the VR version. Hey, did I mention in my video how stupid that plan was to, like, I think I did mention in the video that it was like a failed plan from the beginning. Like, yeah, we'll just, like, kidnap the president's daughter, infect her with a mind control parasite, then let her go back to her family so she can infect her dad. But at that point, they already knew there was, like, plagueis parasites infecting people. So they would definitely, like, oh yeah, we'll run a medical scan on her first. What else you stored? The creepy, scary stuff of hospital in the basement? Well, the morgue, maybe? I don't know. Children's ward? Let's see. The kitchen. There's a plastic bottle. Take it, yes. Take more, though. I think I need that, right? To put some liquid in later? What's a bottle, of course, but for, like, important for, like, optional thing. Just got pizza and randomly thought to myself, I wonder if there is a channel streaming Morbius, and there actually is. Well, yeah, that's become a big meme. Also, Killer Allen, thank you for your Prime sub, your first time subbing too. Hey, if you feel like telling us about yourself, feel free to do so. Or, you know, if you don't want to, don't have to. It's all up to you. I'm willing to bet at this point more people have watched Morbius on Twitch than they ever did in the theater. Honestly, if I were the production company like Sony, I would just, like, leave it up. I'd put it up myself and just, like, go crazy with it. We're not selling any more tickets of this. At least this way we can get some attention to it. Aside from the obvious sexual stuff, do you think they'll change Ashley much in Resident Evil Remake? Oh, drastically. I guarantee you. You know, almost probably a night and day difference, I'm gonna guess. Also, the Alpha Lone, thank you for your Prime Gaming sub, another first-time subber guy. Thank you very much. Here's what I need this bottle for. A glass vial lies shattered. It's not just broken, it looks smashed on purpose. Let me just put some of that G Fuel up for later. The remaining liquid is emptied into the plastic bottle. Now what have we here? Hold on, I'm gonna crack these knuckles. She will be a tough girl. How tough can you make the president's daughter? I don't know. People are greatly overhyping Jedi Survivor that was announced like 23 hours ago is the best Star Wars game ever, and they haven't seen anything more. Well, obviously that's what people who hype things do, though. They make assumptions based off very little knowledge. That's nothing new. Do you remember when everyone's giving Cyberpunk 2077 Game of the Year award 6 years before it even came out? Help me, Leon. But, well, she was cute. Well, actually let me sub sometimes. It almost doesn't let me. Weird. Do you like, I'm guessing it's like, what do you watch stream on? Like, your browser, phone, whatever? The app? What game has an @ST in it? Okay, Killer Ellen. I honestly just turned this on for something to fill the void as I play Metro Exodus. Ah. What? I mean, I appreciate it regardless. Even if this is like the one and only time you watch. Thanks for the view. And the sub as well, I guess. So apparently you like it, maybe? That's a sign? I don't know, I'm not sure how that works in that case. But I appreciate it. Alright, we got the thing we need for like the big, true ending of the game, I think, right? Well, no, we still have to like go to the garage somewhere and meet the doctor. Doctor. Love the channel though? Oh, well, thank you. I will continue to like try to make everybody happy with, my videos. Don't know how to respond to that other than like awkwardness. I respond with awkwardness to a lot of things. The vending machine, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Works, it's godforsaken. Next Sin Video Morbius stream. Well, we can more about in other games. We don't need to like, anything visual. No Fallen Order wasn't anything special as a game, but it was a nice comfort game for me. I appreciate everyone it was. I mean, it was clearly a Dark Souls inspired game, but they found a little bit of a nice middle ground for it. It wasn't that frustrating to play. It obviously was made quickly. I think they made that game in like a year, didn't they? So for a game that they only spent like a year working on, you know what? Not a bad job. Alright, let's go down to the basement then. Now are you how the popular trend is saying you're... I know about the Morbin, yes. I know how it began. The bugs are here too. Stop. These are my good shoes. Wait for Cal and his entire crew to die and Survivor to stay within the confines of canon. I mean, it's really hard to figure out what canon would be anymore because Disney is just like, yeah, we'll fucking do something with it. They might just like go off into like the unexplored rim or something. That way they don't have to kill them off. Can't wait for it, but okay. Are you doing Silent Hill 2 after this? I've already played Silent Hill 2 on the stream. Played that like over a year ago. And Silent Hill 3 and 4, and the shittier ones too. Unknown liquid, red liquid found in a broken vial, and yeah, you can't drink it though. Bet it tastes good. It's what Amphalogus, I can never pronounce it. Amalogus? How do you pronounce it? Amogus? No, the Amogus drink. I've already ruined it. Sorry. Next generator powers elevators, ICUs, and operating rooms only. Do you want to press the switch? Not yet. Let me explore the rest of the rooms first. Remember 3 and 4? Forgot you doing Silent Hill. Oh, you don't have to worry, it's fine. Everyone's memory isn't perfect. What do you think about happening with the abandoned game, and do you think it will ever release after the devs' statements? Which abandoned game are you talking about? Are you talking about PT, or are you talking about something else? Or are you talking about that stupid thing that everyone thought was going to be Silent Hill? I don't think that was Silent Hill, obviously. That was a fraud. I don't think that's even a game. Yeah, that was just someone trying to get attention by using that to their advantage. And it's somehow working because everyone was desperate. Okay, I guess the only thing down here is to turn the elevator on. I mean, it's a studio without even a track record, right? Doesn't sound like a normal generator. They have unreleased games. The idea that a small studio that doesn't have any, never released a game before, has multiple games in development is also likely bullshit. That goes to surviving in the horror pretty well tonight, actually. We're doing good jobs. Alright, let's see. I guess we go back to first. Just checking out, go back to first floor. Alright, good. Alright. So now we'll go to the second floor. Right now, the only other there's actually 2 horror games that look promising. One's the Quarry next month, and I think the Callisto Protocol game comes out this year too, right? That Dead Space, game from the creator of it originally. That was originally PlayerUnknown's. I'm hoping that'll be good. I think there were some screenshots recently. There should be a trailer soon. Jan, okay, I guess I'm not doing much on floor number 2. At least from this spot, I ain't. Height for that inquiry. Gameplay-wise, I'm more interested in Callisto, but, just for, like, the sheer dumb fun of it, Quarry should be pretty good. One was supposed to be connected. Yeah, they took that away, thankfully, because I don't see that it mattered much, because what's the plot of, the game? The Dead Space game was the best, the first one? Which Dead Space game? Probably the first one, but a lot of people like 2 better, I feel. Alright, what are we dealing with here? I'm sorry, what? I'm on... okay. Elevator shit ain't working. Gonna go, I'm starting to get tired. Wish you best on saving the girl. Hey, you have a good night, Melorandom. God, that name's hard for me to say. Melrandomness, thank you for being here tonight. And have a good night, man. Okay. Or I can't exit floor 3. Can't exit on the second floor. I've kind of like been everywhere on floor 1. Also, thank you GMC for the gifts of the Dixity. Except for the, I can't get, where am I going? Okay, I guess maybe the generator opened something else up on floor 1 on the stairwell that I can get through now. Maybe that's what I need to try. Oh, there's a 4th floor, never mind. Oh, that's that place. Sign, I gotta go there. 4th wasn't there before? Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah, it wasn't? Okay, that's creepy. I don't have the map for this place. Now, we just saw her going into that place I found earlier. I don't know if I should leave and try to go back there or not. Probably should, right? Might be important. Would it even let me, though? Nothing happens when they... oh, nope, can't go back. I don't even have the key to get in there yet anyway, so it wouldn't even matter. Probably related to the stigma about the number 4. Why? Does it sound like death or something? Here to unlock. Or is it generally the unlucky number? probably grab dinner, haven't eaten. No, go get you some food. I'll still be here. Most Chinese languages and languages that borrow words from it, the words for and death, are written differently but pronounced similarly. Isn't like the word in Japanese like for like yawn or something? I think the word death is like shi, or right, isn't it? I know a very little bit of Japanese from anime, so I might be wrong. Hearing like a door click when I do some of these. Ichi ni san chi. Oh. GS4, but people often say it is yawn, unless trying to be edgy these days. They probably came up with a new word for it just so they don't have to say the she part then. If that they don't like that number because of it sounds like death. Like most buildings skip floor 3 and go straight to floor. That's only in Japan, I take it, right? So they're really just numbering that way. It's not like there's like a big empty floor there. They're just like, we'll just like, put the number there. This game has great atmospheric sound. You ever notice that weird goopy thing in their back? They got like a parasite. Ow. It's kind of a weird enemy to have basically a zombie in this, but it is what it is. I mean, they're like just the doctor controlled by like a weird back parasite. I don't think I noticed that back when I originally played through it. So how much ammo? These guys take a lot of ammo. Ooh, okay. I got 80 rounds on us. We're not too bad. Could not chat because a 20-pound dog decided to make my lap an office chair. It was the best spot. You know what? You can't really argue with that logic, though. It's a sound argument. Like, you can't do anything else but pet me now, human. Okay, you get the shotgun, because you're automatically close to me. Hey, Dart, it's great to catch you live, and hi, Chat. Hey, it's great to have you live as well. How have you been? And you picked a good game to come and watch me play, I feel. You get that goiter off your back, bro. Another one somewhere? Yeah, he's down there, though. You gotta admit, that is some unnerving fucking music. Two shotgun rounds to kill these guys. How many shotgun rounds do I have, though? Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. But the 4 thing is why you see things in 4 in a lot of Japanese media, like anime and games, like the Elite 4. I never realized that, but you got a point, I suppose. Is that also why they'll also often use Roman numerals to depict numbers on their entertainment? They don't have to put like the Japanese kanji for there. I think Kratos would do well against Elden Ring gods. I suppose so. I mean, he seems like he wouldn't be that out of place. Sound is heard from beyond the door. Get key. Get into the examination room. For some reason I always thought of the Elite Four as replacements for the 4 directional sacred beasts. Guess I'd also explain the 4 fiends in Final Fantasy 2, right? we got here? Nothing? I mean, creepy room, but there's nothing to do in it. What? Stop fucking with me, game. You're too good at it. I'm not the only one that heard that, right? See, that's what makes a game, you know, I think legitimately can be kind of like spooky when it does something like that for no real reason other than it's like make you look back. But there's nothing there. You heard nothing? I heard the game like something fell behind me. Let's not get the Dr. aggro yet. Nothing useful in the desk drawer. You sure it wasn't something in your house? I'm sure of it. Where am I now? Okay, we're in the kitchen. Am I even hitting? I can't tell. Your life. Shit, you made like a dying sound. Ugh. Three. On the room with the bookcase? With the bookcase? Well, whatever it was. Oh, hold on, nothing in here. You get 7 shots with a pistol to kill these guys. I hate that they have like a nipple on their back though. They couldn't make it look anything else than there's like a nipple. Oh, my back nipple itches so much. It does make you want to poke it though, doesn't it? This is a plate of quang. Doing it again. I made the creepy sound. Oh. I guess it was him who made the sound. Doctors have something wrong. Well, we get sexy nurses with back nipples later. I just came here, didn't I? Or did I? Wait. I guess I did, because I got marks here, so I guess I need to go down to the basement? Yeah, down to the basement. Or no, actually we can go to the we can go to the... See that door at the top is open to us. Are the nurses in this game? Yes, but they're not the same like nurses you're thinking of from Resident Evil, I mean from Silent Hill 2. They're actually... See, these doctors have something on their back? Basically the same thing. They're like regular nurses with weapons, and they have like a controlling parasite on them. We have this door here. And try this. Locked. Do they have Booba? I assume yes, but it's not important. We can use the elevator now. But I actually just want to kind of get out here. Can you open the door for me? So, hey, Heaven Extinguisher. Now that's a good name. Thank you for the 6 months. Wait, you mean they aren't porn stars? Are we all... We're all porn stars in our own personal life, chat. I'm aware of this, but we don't always videotape it and show it off for everybody. But, you know, they're not the sexy nurses. But that was kind of important to 2. 2 was... They were like that because of the main character. They were meant to reflect his, you know, sexual frustration. Actually, I think that's one of them right there. Shit. Ow! Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be careful. Shotgun. Well, they do make that sound, though, when you shoot them. Gotta be careful on ammo. But yeah, regular nurses, just back nipple. Where am I headed? Okay, let's check the morgue out first. Might as well. They're often, you know, double teaming me though. I don't like that very much. I shouldn't be doing that much ammo. Not good. However, we do get an ample out of it. Body is laid out on the bed. Don't feel like checking this. I know, I want the ample. That's a boss fight, you know, health that we'll never use. What trauma does this represent? The nurses? Because Cheryl lived a tortured life of, you know, being burnt alive and had to stay under 24-hour care, terrible care by nurses. So, however, I don't know if these are like just people that were taken over by monsters, so I'm not sure if they really represent anything too much. But she didn't have like a horrible experience with doctors and nurses, that's for sure. Up this way. So now we got these 2 doors. And we got the we'll go to the storeroom first. Never mind. Wait, this goes up. Oh, wrong door. Generator is on. We'll take this big ass hammer though. There's a hammer. Are the other Silent Hill games prequels? No, there is a prequel to this game called Silent Hill Origins or something, but the other ones take place after it. This one's taking place sometime in the 80s, I believe, and the next one's like in the 90s, and then Silent Hill 3 is in like the early 2000s, and Silent Hill 4 is like mid 2000s or so. We got a hammer, but that's all we got out of this place. I guess we'll go up the stairs again. Yeah, stairs it is. You have no idea who Cheryl is? Cheryl is the little girl that's... Cheryl is the full-grown version of the little girl from this game. Or, well, not technically. You'll see. So there's a bit more to it than that. So, I guess I need to go get on the elevator and go to like another floor because I've explored here as much as I can. Yes, I think that is exactly what we'll do. Hi, Dory. Good to catch another stream. Hope all is well. So far, pretty well. How you doing, 21? Able to get through this time? Nope. What game is considered the best in the series? Most people will always stand for Silent Hill 2. In terms of gameplay, I think it's not quite Silent Hill 2, but in terms of plot and character, it probably definitely is. Let's see. Okay, go to floor 3 then. Ugh. The first three are the good ones, and they get kind of shitty after that. So 4 has its merits. 4 was like the last, technically alright one. Okay, this is starting to piss me off. Now what? Oh no. Okay, we can't go floor... I wonder if it's gonna make floor 4 appear again, I don't know. Let's get in. Are you planning to watch the next PlayStation State of Play? Yes. When is it? I imagine they'll have some big announcements for it. Or how to waifu, it is automatically better. Is that all you need? June 7th? Yeah, I'll probably watch it. It only takes an hour. Where do I need to go, though? It's just third-party titles and VR stuff? The VR stuff might be interesting, though. Can I get into the medicine room now? I did find a big hammer, is that why I needed to get into it? Well, yeah, PSVR 2 might be worth looking at, though. Maybe I gotta figure out how to get in there now. What we got over this way again? Yeah, we got the men's and ladies' restrooms, which you can't get in. Or I guess we can go... No, that actually will take us the wrong way again. I'm not sure. Where to go? Where are we right now? Right now we're in the hospital. Have you played the 2 Silent Hill games on the PSP? No. I never owned a PSP. Guess this is where I go, maybe? Like through here? Yeah, maybe in here. Here we are. Hello, lady. Like my power stance? I'm pretty sure that's a guy doing the moaning, by the way, so if anyone's getting turned on by it, just be warned. That sounds like a pitch-shifted guy voice. Bet you Final Fantasy Remake Part 2 is going to be called something stupid, like how... I actually agree. Like, the last one's called Remake, not because there's a remake of 7, but because of, like, some of the plot stuff in it. I'm gonna guess it might be called Reunion, because that's an important word to Final Fantasy 7, so... maybe Reunion. Final Fantasy 7 Reunion Part 2, I don't know. Alright, so let's go up the hallway, though, and check the patient rooms before I go down. What is this, a patient room? Not. Because it's a guy voice that got you interested? There's some dryers. Useless now. Wait, there's a door in here? Oh, it goes to the other side. Alright. We'll be back for you. Reunion might be a good one for the last entry. We don't know how many there'll be, though. But I'm guessing probably 3 entries, though, probably, so... yeah, Reunion probably would be the name for the last one if they did, though. And you're right. Good, a save point. VCR, it's old, but yay, we were having a conversation about that earlier. Remember when Nomura named a Kingdom Hearts game after a website that had nothing to do with the game? I don't know, I didn't pay that much attention to a lot of those Kingdom Hearts games, actually. Did he do that? Which one was it? Yeah, some of his titles do resemble, like, math formula. For some weird reason. I'm still waiting for Nomura to actually put himself into a Kingdom Hearts game. You know he wants to, and will probably eventually accomplish it. What do I think about dark picture games? They're mostly alright. They're not quite up to snuff, say, with Until Dawn, which was a bit more amusing because of the bigger budget, which I'm hoping the Quarry will live up to. But they're alright for if you like that flavor of game. They're better if you play with someone than play on your own. We respect women in this world. I've always liked his power stance, though. That's how he holds a hammer, by the way. Like it's a... yeah, I don't know if you'd ever hold it like that. When I hear Nomura and Nojima makes me concerned when keeping watch for them. Depends on how much actual clout they have in the company. A steel plate, it's screwed to the wall. Need a screwdriver. Okay. Oh, and like make a... I guess... okay, well, they come back for that. So I can like pry it off with this, but I don't think it'll ever work that way. I watched the first Silent Hill movie. I did watch that years ago. It had some nice visuals to it, but I didn't really care for it otherwise. It was like a mixture of Silent Hill 1 and oddly 2 at the same time. I don't know, it was bizarre. They clearly just wanted to use some of the more famous monsters from it, like the old Pyramid Head, even though it made no sense. And they made, like, Harry into, like, a woman in it as well, weirdly, because apparently a father can't care about his daughter enough to chase after her. It had to be a mom. Never got that logic. That's kind of insulting. Like, what, you think guys don't care about their daughters until they, like, risk their life? Don't remember anything about the movie. My mind... Didn't it get even stupider in the sequels, though? The plate of the turtle. Are you turtly enough for the Turtle Club? I can't do the proper, like, you know, Dana Carvey turtle voice. Are you morbid enough for the Morbid Club? Stop knocking on stuff. So that means like an enemy spawned outside, but nope. Yeah, but they also had Sean Bean searching for his missing wife, and that was a wasted plot because they have Rule 63 Harry searching for the daughter and Sean Bean searching for... Yeah, it's just a bit messy. And then the end, they're all stuck in, like, the two of them are stuck in the fog world or something as well, from what I recall. Do I do the uwu joke? No, I can't. That's a powerful muju, juju. Can't waste it. I gotta wait for the right moments. For my daughter, I'll turn into an instill if I have to. God damn, I'll kill every woman that ain't her. Just to make sure of it. Alright, let's check out these rooms. Hammer OP, it is pretty good for saving ammo. Is there a door? Yeah, the door here. What's a woman? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about... Okay, never mind. Starting to sound a little too insulting. There is a blood pack. Take it. I forget what would I want a dirty blood pack for? Okay, yeah, I might need that at some point. Let me put that in my pocket. 200 millimeters of blood pack found in the hospital storage room. Is that like a healing item or not? I don't think that is it? Wonder what game Kojima and Nomura would make if they worked together. I don't like to mix the... Yeah, it's like mixing water and oil. I don't know if it'd work very well. Alright, we can go into the other storage room first. Or if we're not, this time we can't. Ooh, like jammers, Nothing like, the commercials that always made you think, like, kids' treats were really cool. Like, hey, remember the Capri Sun? Or like, the Go-Gurt? Have kids on skateboards, in California. Just grinding on rails, and they'll, like, pull out a Go-Gurt, and all the other kids, like, he's so cool. And he'll toss one to, like, the dweeb that's watching, and his, like, hairstyle will change. Have, like, a leather jacket with studs in it. Convincing stuff, man. It's like, man, you throw me a Go-Gurt, my whole life is getting better. The Go-Gurt, the most magical, calorie-ridden treat. Alright, what do we have here? Yeah, we'll try this. There's a plate of... Meow. Take it. It was Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. The exact quote, I thought it would be good to continue the flow of Kingdom Hearts COM, whatever. And Kingdom Hearts coded using internet words and keeping bonds between people in mind. Wanted it to be contracted to BBS, Bulletin Board System software. That was easier to connect. Then I wanted to use the word sleep, and the result of that was Birth by Sleep. God, he's on drugs. Kingdom Hearts COM. Yeah, you'll wait for that one. Can't wait to play that. Gosh, no, we can't. You'll ruin Goofy's good name with COM jokes. Okay, I guess I gotta go back to the stairs and go up to floor 4 now, because I can't go any. Wait, I can probably unlock the elevator from here. Yep. Someone with zero artistic vision becomes a project lead. Well, he's actually a pretty decent character designer. But my god, is he weird when it comes to writing plots. I still need to get something in room 304 if I find a screwdriver. Have you watched Morbius? Have you? Has anybody? Did the people who make it even watch it? At this point, no one, that movie will be legendary because no one has seen it and they've all created, hyped it up in their mind and they never want to spoil their new image of it. Oh, there's a blank wall here. Right, I got these plates, but I don't know where to take them. Unless I take them to room 304, maybe. Morbius was refilmed in its entirety. Maybe they should, like, release the first version of it and maybe it'll be better. Why did they ever think that was going to be, like, a big thing? I don't know. Okay, what about... Maybe we can get... No, I think the second floor was locked. Check that plate over here again. The old plate is screwed onto the wall. Do I need to put my plates on it? Nope. Alright. Are you excited for Kraven the Hunter movie? Is that happening? Or the Madam Web one? I mean, I don't know really what Madam Web did. I just remember being in the cartoon as like a guidance to Spider-Man, so I'm not sure if she's any good. I mean, are they gonna make a movie around every single super Spider-Man villain at this point? Are they gonna make a Green Goblin movie? Doc Ock? I mean, Doc Ock movie? Maybe? I don't know. They got the guy from Kick-Ass? Okay, the guy from Kick-Ass. There's only two that come to mind. One was like the nerdy guy that played in also the TV show and also Scott Pilgrim, and the other one was, well, you know. I don't think, is he gonna play Kraven? Maybe he'd make a good Kraven, I don't know. Wait, did I never go in room 301? Yeah, I did. Sony is desperately trying to set up a Sinister Six movie. Could they? I mean, they kind of already had that sort of happen in the most recent Spider-Man movie, though. I felt. Birdcage. It's empty. Do I have a bird plaque? Cat, turtle, queen. I need a key or something. What do I got left? Okay, that's all I can search currently on this floor. Alright, let me see if I can get down to floor 2 and get into it. I don't think I think it's locked. Okay, no, it wasn't. Wasn't this locked? Okay, never mind. Just didn't go through it before. Wait, you're already dead. Video room? No, I think we need. This is where we need to go. What is this? The Grim Reaper's list. Can you give me some text? Because that's kind of hard to read. Lydia Finley, Trevor White, Albert Lords, Roberta Morgan, Edward Briggs. Ah, excellent. Don't give me text to read on screen. Alright, so what are we doing? What was 13 verses going to be called verses there? We don't really know. I just probably another one of Kojima's weird name schemes. That's probably all it was. I wouldn't put I doubt there was too much thought put into what it actually signified. Order the rooms you need to go in? Oh, did it give me like room numbers there? $35, $60, $18, $48, $38. You gotta add these numbers together. No, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 8, 9, 4, 9, 8, 9, okay, Yeah, because there's only room it goes by the 200s. I don't know. You're really harsh on my vibe, lady. Can you stop it? There's a lighter. Hospital's, just nothing but, like, yeah, it's sort of like scavenger hunt time, isn't it? I think that plate is where I put my other plates, but let's check this room first. Are you aiming to get one of the good endings? Yeah, I'm planning to get the good ending. That's why I already got the bottle of Amogus. Ugh. Can I kill you? I clearly need an item for this. The lighter maybe? Maybe it's afraid of heat. Oh, I need something else for this. Hygiene in this place is appalling. Just rust. It's not that bad. Use the blood bag? Oh, the blood stain is a clue, isn't it? Should have saw that. Do weapons break in this game? No. Here you go, little fella. Blade of Hatter. Oh, I see what they're going for. Slate. Nothing more than that. Oil lighter found. Okay, let's put these up. Oh? I was almost positive those would go there. Clouds flowing over a hill. Sky on a sunny day. Tangerines that are bitter. Lucky four-leaf clover. Violets in the garden. Dandelions along a path. Unavoidable sleeping time. Liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. Well, that last part got a little dark. Yeah, welcome to my poetry slam. Lot. There are 4 squares and indentations on the door. This is where my slates go. This is the key. What is the best survival game in my opinion? Probably Silent Hill 2. This is probably, yeah, I think that still takes the cake as the best. We ever streamed the OG Tomb Raider games that were just for the janky fun? I've thought about streaming the PS2 Tomb Raider games. I'm not sure about the original PlayStation 1 ones though. Clouds over a hill, sky on a sunny day, tangerines that are bitter, lucky four-leaf clover, violets in the garden, dandelions along a path, unavoidable sleeping time. Liquid, that doesn't really mean much to me, I gotta be honest. Where do you want to set the plate? I mean, it's color-coded, right? Can't set, I'm not really sure. This is one of those puzzles I would likely hate. So this is the Hatter? I'm not sure. You know what? Let's go counterclockwise. What's the scariest horror movie you ever watched? I remember getting really freaked out when I was a kid and I watched The Exorcist when her head spins around. So I'm guessing that. But every scary movie to a kid is super scary, so I don't think that even counts. Is it adult? I don't think there is one. Horror doesn't really work on me that way. Which play do you... Okay. Someone just want to give me the answer because I really don't care. I don't want to decipher poetry. These kind of puzzles are not fun for me. We'll just be wasting time. Can't remove that plate, huh? Wait, is this... Wait, are these like... Is this like the sun and moon is what these two plates are supposed to be? Oh, okay, I wasn't paying attention to that. Can't remove that plate. Colors of the plates match the colors in the poem. I got that much from it, but it's like, you know what, I don't really care. Blue, green, yellow, red. Okay, so I got blue and red in the right place. Just need to switch yellow and green. Well, my guessing got it halfway right. Was that supposed to do something? White, orange. Okay, I'm getting there. I see multiple answers in chat. Which one is the right one? Top left, red, top right. Okay, so okay, I was reading the wrong one from someone. Alright, so top left is supposed to be red, the top right blue, bottom left yellow. Okay, bottom left yellow is fine. I can remove the other three then. Alright. Put the green one in. No. This puzzle will be a lot easier if I didn't have to constantly go back and forth between the inventory. Good. What's up, Cook for Souls? How you doing? So that gets us over here. Go on, why not? Cat participation, yeah, it's always a good thing, right? Oh. Don't blame me, she had a knife. Ugh, sorry about that. Will I ever play Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach on stream? I gotta admit, I have no interest in the Five Nights at Freddy's games. They just don't look interesting to me. I know they're popular with a lot of people, but to me there's like, this looks boring as shit. You know, he doesn't even try to use the heavy part of it, he goes right for the, like, the spike on the back of this thing. What a mad lad. By people you mean kids? Can we really consider kids to be people, though? I don't know if I would be that, you know, that generous. Did you ever play Parasite Eve 2? No. I've seen it played, but I've never played it. I know it plays more like a Resident Evil game. But it still has some RPG elements to it. This is the basement storeroom key. Take it. The music is going off, isn't it? If you can call it music. There is a Parasite Eve 3. It's that third birthday game, right? Which is apparently not very good. In fact, it's legendarily kind of shitty, from what I understand of it. Alright, on to the next set of rooms. It was trash. I mean, I thought you guys would enjoy a game where you get women get stripped of their clothes when they take damage and wear, you know, tight-fitting jeans. Most people would say base. Oh, also, look at that. Owen Wilson, you know, back again for 100 bits. He's been on my stream so much as of late, but thank you, BJ. What's this room again? This is intensive care. Ever watch Moral Oral? Absolutely weird show. I think I've heard of it, I've never watched it. This is almost like Christmas music with a jingle going on. Dun, 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 dun. This is a disinfecting alcohol, take it? Sure. Krampus Christmas, exactly. Alright, so now we have 205 and 206, so we can unlock the elevator door room. Well, that's locked. We need to go down the storeroom, I believe, now. So let's get back to the elevator. What do we got left to explore? Still have those puzzles to do in like room 304 and also that empty slate puzzle. There's also a birdcage somewhere as well. And we haven't really we need to get through the medicine room somehow, I forget as well. But right now I'll go to the storage room down here. So what was Moral Oral about? Since you piqued my interest with the name. Fuck, you're hungry? Be right back. Please pause. Well, no, I'll look at the map for 2 seconds, but that's all you get. You gotta be quick. Crapping on Christians? Oh. What channel did that run on? Satiric take on conservative Christians? See. The Adult Swim? Okay, that makes sense. Is this really all that key was good for? Getting some ammo? I mean... Oh, there's a bottle filled with some kind of drug. Better leave it. Really, man. Drugs, not Harry Mason, or Harry whatever your name is. Handgun bullets. Not that I need those much right now. Something in this basement room? I'm not seeing it, whatever it is. I mean, it was locked by with a key. You would think it'd be important. Wall scrape? Wait, that works? Push the shelf? Oh. I see. Because of PS1 textures, I didn't even notice that. Skid marks from the cabinet being moved. It makes me think of the old strategy guides you had to look up in game magazines. For me, it was downloading them off GameFAQs. Looks like a hallway under the grate. Can't move it since the vines have grown around it. The lighter? Oh, the disinfectant first, probably, right? Isopropyl alcohol bottle we found in ICU in the hospital. Yeah. We didn't start the fire. It's always been burning. Da da da. The words. Just weird. There's like one plant in this entire hell world is growing over that. Printed out GameFAQs for when your parents needed to use the phone and I couldn't get... Well, I had to do it at the school computer because I didn't have one at home. But I remember like printing one out for like Ocarina of Time. For the specifically for the, you know, the Water Temple. I love Silent Hill better than Resident Evil, to be honest. I wish Silent Hill had the legs of Resident Evil, though, because really there's only like 3 good Silent Hill games. So Resident Evil has become a much bigger thing than Silent Hill just because it's put out more content over the years. This series was allowed to like grow fallow, and no one and like people clearly still care about it, but it's getting no love. I wish it had been done right and not done dirty, but it was owned by Konami. Oh shit, ladies, one at a time. Yeah, I'm good health. They don't actually aren't doing that much damage to me. Excellent combat. This is like one of those scenes in a horror movie. They don't want you to know who the murderer is, so they just show the weapon going up in the air and then coming down for like a death blow. Come on, can you work a bit faster? Those are male. I said before, I'm pretty sure that voice recorded for the lady nurses is a guy. I have a map for this place. Huh? Ow, ow, God, that looks violent. Where are we at now? There's a lot of rooms here.
What's this? Looks like someone's been here.
Alyssa. I'm not taking a drink. Alyssa? Looks like my daughter. Will you take the key to the examination room? Sure. The bed. This is Alyssa's old room after she got, you know, stuff happened to her. What kind of medicine was she on, though? Why does every horror game protagonist describe things in front of them? Because they're doing it for our sake. So, and especially on a PS1 where you weren't always sure what you were looking at, or who was playing it. Yeah, they like make sure you spelled it out clearly sometimes. We appreciated it too. What a room. Lock. Oh. Huh? 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 What? Just that is creepier than any, like, monster, like, roaring in your face in other horror games. Just like someone beating glass off screen that you can't see. Get out of that room, please. Oh, VCR. Now I gotta remember which room the VCR was in. I think it was in the room with the save point, right? Have you played the Dementium games on the DS? They're basically first-person Silent Hill games on the DS. I have never even heard of them. I didn't really play much on my DS when I had one. My little brother, I kind of like gave it to my little brother. It became his thing. Map labeled as video. Oh, okay, thank you. Another one of those weird wheelchairs in a hospital. Lock is jammed. This door can't be open. Guess we're done in here then. Remember when the developers of Amnesia Rebirth tried to say their jump scares aren't jump scares, but fear flash? Did they really say that? That's fucking hilarious. I love it when someone tries to rename something obvious for marketing terms. It's just the weirdest type of awkwardness. Helicopter, yes, exactly. Harry's ultimate helicopter dad. He just doesn't want to let his little girl grow up in a, a hell town to be exact, but hey, kids gotta grow and learn on their own. Nothing special in the box, so nothing to worry about, says Harry, who's so carefree. Alright, so we got another key, didn't we? To which was the examination room, right? The examination room found in the patient room in the second floor basement. So, examination room key. Okay, over there. I see. Oh, well shit. How do I get to the examination room, though? I gotta get to the medicine room somehow first. Unless, well, okay, I guess I just go... Well, actually, yeah. I'm not sure how to get to the examination room because all the ways to it are blocked. What did I think of Amnesia Rebirth? Disappointing. To be honest with you. Ugh. I mean, better than Machine for Pigs, but, yeah. I guess I need to go watch the videotape first, and that's on floor 3. Three health drinks and vending machine, floor 1 next elevator. Did I not see those before? According to the lore, is there a way to actually survive your own Silent Hill Hell Realm and make it back home? Yeah, people have done it. Harry does it here. And technically you can do that in Silent Hill 2 as James, but it's just that most endings are kind of sad. And also in 3, Heather or Cheryl, whichever one you want to call it, escapes it, depending on one of the endings. Sweet. 4, you can do it as well. Alright, we're rolling pretty good and stuff now. What are your thoughts on the Outlast games? The first one's pretty good, and apparently it has really good DLC. Second game was serviceable. It wasn't really bad, but it definitely didn't really live up to the first one, I feel. But I'm glad they added more story to it, and it had actually, you know, definable characters. Alright, so I don't think I can get into the examination room just yet. Let's go watch the video. Floor 3, right? Technically, there's like good endings in like, you know, for 5 and, you know, I mean, well, not 5, but Homecoming and Downpour as well. Only one where I think it's impossible not to get out of it is like Frozen Memory, right? Where you're technically already sort of deadish at the beginning. Spoilers. Same with Origins too. So none of them are like that bleak where there's no way out usually. Right, so I need to go around into the video room. What endings are canon? I don't think any of the endings have ever been declared to be this is the canon ending. Because none of the game, well, technically that's not true. For this game, there is a canon ending, and that's the one where you get away with the baby. And then that way, that's the only way Silent Hill 3 can have an act. So that one has to be canon. But for the rest of them, they don't really have canon endings. All right, so go down 2. Alright, time to watch a movie. Nothing on the label. How did a blood splatter get on it, really? Still unusual. Don't get pulse. Despair. It is. So you're gonna see this actually seen in full in like in Silent Hill 3, right? Of that tape. Well, I didn't really learn anything from that. Great voice where I am a talented man. I still have the VHS tape, but I don't know. We gotta clean the headers on it, or the tape. Alright, I need to figure out how to use this key. Here, now it's on the bottom floor, right? Though I never did figure out this plate puzzle here, because there's a bird cage, and there's like a plate, like an empty like thing on a wall. I don't really know what to do with it. There's also something I need a screwdriver for. So down here, I don't think I can open this door. The lock is jammed, it can't be opened, so this way and through the door on my, yeah. Here we go. Open sesame. Oh, it's our cute little drug-addicted waifu.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
Who are you?
My name's Lisa Garland. What's yours?
Harry Mason.
Harry, tell me what's happening here. Where is everybody? I must have gotten knocked out. When I came to, everyone was gone. It's awful.
So you don't know anything either. Great. I just don't get it. It's like this is all some kind of bad dream.
Yeah, a living nightmare.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
A 7-year-old girl. What, she's your daughter?
Yes.
A 7-year-old girl. I can't say that I have. I was unconscious all this time. I'm sorry.
Got knocked out by the flying dinosaurs? It's a possibility.
That's all right.
Though they're not found
Do you
out
know
anywhere outside the
anything
streets,
about
though.
all that weird stuff in the basement?
No? Why? Is there something down there?
You don't know? Don't you work here?
We're under strict orders never to enter the basement storeroom. So I really don't know. What did you say was down there?
Well, it's...
Uh-oh.
Damn! My head.
What's wrong? Harry? Harry, let me help you. Harry?
Holy pixels showing my age. I remember these were the great graphics. Well, for
Was I
a
dreaming?
PS1, it was one of the better looking games. Uh-oh.
You were too late.
It's you.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness. The town
Darkness.
is being devoured
That's
by
your answer.
darkness. Strength must overcome petty desire, childish sleep talk. I knew this day would come.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of your eyes.
Internet historian. Wait, Internet
The
historian
other
did a video on
church in
this.
this
I never
town,
saw that one.
That is your destination. This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop it now. Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
So that's what I saw in the schoolyard.
Has
What does it
a
mean?
channel called Story Mode. Oh, I think I've seen some of the
It
stuff on
is
that.
the mark of Samael. Don't let it be completed.
Hey, wait!
I always thought that it was a little lame. They just went with like the demon Samael, like from the what isn't Samael from the Bible? I think one of the demons mentioned in it. Yeah, it's just literally like a Christian demon. For how weird it is, it doesn't really feel like it matches. What is this? Antique shop key. Secret channel, not really a secret since they link to it. Amayo's Falling Angel. Yeah, but it doesn't really feel like it fits Silent Hill very well. So it just feels a little off. Okay, I guess we can now leave and head to the next place, right? Who's the entrance? I think it's from the Jewish Apocrypha. I know it's part of Christianity's like mythology, but Silent Hill, what goes on in Silent Hill just doesn't feel anything related to Christianity. They also don't really refer to a Samael in like Silent Hill 3 either, so I guess they really just like, yeah, we're not going to give it a name. It's just God now. Japan loves Judaism. I guess, what's foreign to you is always going to be more interesting. And, there is a certain creepy vibe to Christianity, and, some elements of it, so I can understand that as well. Silent Hill would have biblical accurate angels floating around. Japan thinks Jewish history is neat and they want to rub it all over. Okay, that's a weird way of putting it. Can we come back to the hospital later on? Thinking we do, don't we? I know we meet Lisa somewhere. Alright, to the antique shop. Which is all the way across fucking town. You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? God, I really believe there isn't any single horror game out there that matches Silent Hill 1 for its, like, audio there's the level of, like, the creepy shit they do with audio. Alright. Okay, let's see how we go. Take a right down Coon Street, then straight up to the antique shop. Wait, no, isn't... before I go any further, isn't there like a garage somewhere here that I need to go in and find Kaufman? Doing something weird and nefarious? I'm pretty sure there is, right? And you can miss it, and it's, you pretty much if you do it, it locks you out of something? Because I don't remember where it is, if it is. Have no idea, never played this. There's gonna be someone in chat who didn't remembers, right? I have to look it up myself. Because I can't really read the map because it's too low poly. Hold on a second. Just continue to listen to this wonderful sound effect. Let's see, Silent Hill. I just typed in Soylent Hill. New meme for you, chat. Soylent Hill. Hoffman side quest. Soylent Hill's people. Let's see. Hotel. Finding the Kaufman key in Annie's bar and the lock combination, the Indian runner. You can enter room 103 and the motel's rear entrance to the motel's proprietor room. The rear entrance leads Harry can find an article on the PTV drug as well as a magnet and a diary. Okay, this is more than I thought it was. Let's see, there is also the garbage that can be accessed from here. So apparently there's like a motel or something later on. Let's see, what do I need to make sure? Okay, where's Annie's bar at? Okay, it's not till the resort area, I think, so I think I'm good. Hate this sound? It's not that bad. Optional location, Silent Hill, it's Silent Hill Resort area. Okay, we're in the shopping district now, so I guess I don't have to worry about it. So let's move on. Oh no, the sound is still going. I wonder what they used to create this sound effect, though. The hammer might be a bad idea to use against the sloth since they... Yeah, we'll go back to the pistol. Even where the evil demon world took over the town, sounds like a place you wouldn't want to be. Well, from what I know with the Silent Hill lore, Silent Hill has always been like a fucked up place. It's just one of those places on Earth that's like close to like, you know, the other side or whatever. So it leaks through. It's always been leaking through. That's why the cult set up shop here, I believe. Because it was like sensitive to like, you know, what they need. You're kicking ass in Elden Ring? Hey, good job. You were so worried about playing that before, weren't you? Hey, yo, how's it going? You know what, tonight, crazy? Pretty good. How about yourself? You having a good one? But we're making progress. You know what? Yesterday was pretty hit or miss, and I had to replay the beginning of the game. But hey, tonight, it's all roses. And chat seems to be enjoying themselves. You regret not playing this game as a kid? I do as well. I had the opportunity, but I chickened out. I'm gonna be honest. I literally like played it. I borrowed it from a friend, and I played it to a point, and I just got too creeped out by the music. What we have here? Stopped? Yeah, well, you get a reprieve. It looks like that's something behind that. Do you want to push the cabinet? Yes.
What's this?
Harry!
Sybil?
I'm glad you're okay. I shouldn't have left you. Things are worse than I thought. It's nuts.
What
D's?
are you
No.
doing here? I thought you left town.
I saw you go in here, so I followed you. I couldn't get out. All the roads out of town are blocked. Cars have completely stopped running. The phones and radios are still out too.
What about my daughter? Did you see her?
I did see a girl.
Was it Cheryl?
Have I sinned 2 and 3
I
at Silent
only
Hill?
caught a
No. The
glimpse
only
of her
Silent Hill
through
game
the
I've sinned
fog.
is the old Downpour.
I went after her, but she
And I've already
vanished.
streamed 2 and 3 actually.
I don't know about your daughter, but
And you just let her go? Where was it?
on Bachman Road, she was heading towards the lake. Now don't get excited. It wasn't like she ran off exactly. There was no place for her to go. The road has been obliterated.
What? So then Cheryl...
It was like she was walking on thin air.
Checking out playing God of War? Yeah, that one's less of an excuse
about
for us
you?
than a horror game.
Anything?
But I can't really talk bad because I
Yeah,
chickened out playing,
I met this
what was it,
bizarre woman.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Her
Or at least
name's
to a point.
Dahlia
I didn't
Gillespie.
want to face
Do
Tiger
you know
Joe.
her?
Or was it, yeah,
Dahlia
one of them.
Gillespie. No. And?
She said something about the town being devoured by darkness. Gibberish like that. Any idea what it means?
Imagine this guy played a Square
Darkness
Enix
devouring
game.
the town?
Gibberish, just constantly talking about darkness.
Must be on drugs. They sell them to the tourists. The Force still can't figure out who's
We
behind
got a
it.
real meth problem around here, Harry.
None of our leads have panned out. And the investigation is stalled.
Bullshit.
What could drug trafficking have to do with all this?
I really don't know.
I sell
maybe
drugs
that's
to
the
the tourists? I
darkness she
mean,
was talking
good
about.
business model.
That's all I can think of. What's this?
Just discovered it. Maybe there's something back there.
Let's have a look.
Wait. We don't know what's back there. I'd better check it out first.
Which one of you is the cop again?
I'm a cop.
Oh, never mind. She
go.
brought it up.
No, I'm going.
Now listen to that assertive male voice.
All right.
It worked.
I'll cover you from here. Be careful. If anything looks fishy, get back here on the double.
Hey, I want to save my game back. No, I gotta
Okay.
go back and save the game first.
Sybil,
Yeah?
do you know anything about, well, like some other world? It's like some kind of bad dream.
What are you talking about?
I'm not quite sure. I try to make sense of it, but then my mind goes blank. Everything's dark there, and I hear sirens in the distance. I met this nurse, Lisa. It's like I was there, but not really. It's all a blur, like some kind of hallucination, you know?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Harry.
I am no help to you, Harry.
Oh,
You sound so disappointed.
I was just wondering. Never mind.
Harry, you're tired.
And you've been fighting monsters.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, I didn't want to go through that yet. I wanted to save my game on the pad. I go. Christopher Gans expressed interest in making a third film in the 2020 interview, saying the script is being direct. What, you meant in Silent Hill or something else? Well, I'm not sure what movie you're talking about. Oh, no need to go back. Bullshit. There was a save pad. Whatever. I'll just use a quick save. But they're like, find another one. I mean, it's a little late to be making new Silent Hill movies, right?
What's this? Some kind of altar. Never seen anything like this before. Maybe this is the other church.
And it's being funded by taxpayers. By the way, did I miss anything back in the hospital? Because there was that bird cage and like a blank plaque on a wall. So I'm not sure if there was something I could have done there. And I used up all the items I found. What do we got here? Looks like an altar. Wonder what they worship. Well, it's T-posing mighty powerfully. Never late to make a good movie about good material. I mean, Silent Hill, I mean, at this point, they've really, like, wasted the good material, though. 100 bits. How silent is this hill? It's actually quite noisy. With some... Oh, axe. There's an axe. Take it. Take that. They worship these nuts, am I right? Question for the chat. Who wants to see Dartigan send Homefront the Revolution? Cause, let's be honest, that game sucks. Is that the one where North Korea invades the United States or something? Lock is jammed, this door can't be... Is that all I found back here? Was an axe? We need to smash this. Some kind of altar left in the chalice. Some kind of powder is left in the chalice. Can I... have anything to get that with? Small one-handed axe, moderately effective as a weapon. Yeah. I don't have anything to contain powder. North Korea, yeah, it's very unbelievable though that North Korea invades the US though. I don't know what I'd do with this if I do anything. An altar, I wonder what they worship. Feels like I should... Yeah, your nose. Just snort it up, Harry. Just snort it. I guess it's the drug, right? Maybe I did snort some of it. Yep, definitely snorted some of it. Oh, not again.
Harry? Are you okay?
I was actually thinking that sound was coming from the game for a
Harry?
second, not the sound alert. But thank you, BJ. Did you miss the part with Kaufman? Yeah, we did that the first meeting with him earlier.
Harry?
Where are we off to now? Oh, back here.
Where am I?
Harry,
Did you think you could make a PlayStation 1 visual look even more blurry? Somehow they did it.
That I'm in the hospital?
you were having a bad dream.
Was I? Hey, you don't look too good. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Nothing you need to worry about.
Well, if you're sure. Lisa, do you know a woman named Dahlia Gillespie?
Oh yeah, that crazy Gillespie lady. She's kind of famous around here. She never sees anybody, so I don't know that much about her. But I heard her kid died in a fire, and supposedly she's been crazy ever since.
Well, she says the town is being devoured by the darkness. Do you have any idea what she's talking about?
The town devoured by the darkness. Yes, I think I do. Before this place was turned into a resort, the townspeople here were on the quiet side.
Pyramid Head in this? No, he's only in 2.
Everybody followed some
And then
kind
later
of
on,
weird religion.
Homecoming for some reason.
Weird occult stuff. Black magic, that kind of thing. As young people moved away, the people figured they'd been summoned by the gods. Evidently, things like that used to happen around here all the time. Before the resort, there really wasn't anything.
How did your
besides-
hometown stack up to Silent Hill, chat? Does it sound as cool
Everyone
as
was
this?
so flipped out. You gotta blame it on something. Then a lot of new people came in and everybody clammed up about it.
A cult.
Last time I heard anything about it was, gosh, years ago. When several people connected with developing the town died in accidents. People said it was a curse. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rambling. I'll shut up.
Tell me you're finding something more ambiguous in the darkness. We are. This ain't a, Nomura game.
Was that another dream?
In fact, the evil
Did
is
I
pretty
pass out
tangible.
again?
The weirdest episode of Casting Couch I've ever seen. I just had to make that joke because of the couch in the background, you know. I've had a car accident and now I'm lying unconscious in a hospital bed. Don't know what's real anymore. Sybil said Cheryl was heading towards the lake, but the road to the lake is blocked. Aren't there any other roads? Lisa would probably know, but I forgot to ask her. There's that, that semi-L signal again. Have a seat on the couch. Where am I? Okay, we're still back in the antique place. What are your thoughts on Resident Evil 4 Remake coming soon? I mean, that actually hasn't been announced yet, so we don't know if it's coming soon. I still hold that it doesn't really need one, but I'm willing to, see what they want to do with it, because they did do a really good job with Resident Evil 2 Remake. I really don't see that it needs it as much, but we'll see. It should still probably be a pretty good game. If you mentioned the roads are named after, yeah, I've mentioned it. It's pretty obvious. I mean, one of them was called Kuntz Road. And then you got Sagan up there, and Simmons and Wilson. You need to hire the Resident Evil 2 people and not the Resident Evil 3 people. We don't really know who they... Like I said, nothing has been confirmed about Resident Evil 4 game yet. So we don't really know who's working on it. It's all just rumors. Oh, this is different. Shit. Dark. Too dark to look at the map. Oh yeah, I'm being eaten though as well. I guess in here this place is maybe we can get across this whatever. No? I forgot there was a hell version of the town actually. He's a tough mofo. Man, I wish people wouldn't get so hyped over unconfirmed rumors, but unfortunately that's how news sites generate a lot of clicks. I still wonder if some of these rumors don't get started by the developers themselves to like unofficially start building hype for something before they actually announce it. Alright, let's just get my health back up. Which way am I going, by the way? Okay, Central South. Hill. Gotta find the road to the lake. Okay, the lake would be up, right? Maybe it's the other road over there? To my left? Mayor's gonna have to speak for this idea of replacing all those sidewalks and roads with nothing but catwalks. Parking. Taxpayer money and oh shit. Oh. Oh, the dog got a muzzle made of barbed wire. It makes a cat noise. How do you think some leaks happen in the past? Some devs think it's a smart idea to spoil the excitement. Are you asking me a question, or are you actually making a statement there? But obviously not all of them are like leaks like that. But I feel like every once in a while that is like a marketing idea. Like just like leak it, and that way we don't have to. That way we can deny it if it's not ready in time. We don't have to also like, hey, it's coming this year, and because they do get some benefit from that. They get to build hype without really spending any money. But obviously not everyone doesn't. Some people still have principles. And that's blocked as well. Guess I gotta go maybe the town center. Oh shit! Capcom's still not bring out Dragon's Dogma. I mean, that was a possibility. Remaking every Resident Evil except Code Veronica, it's because that game really sucked. That's why. There's reasons. I have no memory of this place. I really don't. I don't mean it's not like Gandalf, I just don't remember this part of the game. Boo Dartigan, you like Code Veronica? I mean, it's alright if you like it. You have to like what I like. I just think Code Veronica is kind of shit. As someone who hates hype, any leaker is highly unprofessional and shouldn't work in that line of work. They act like that. I'm guessing usually the leaker, though, is like the higher-ups, though, because obviously I think that's the point. Though, obviously, sometimes there'll be some people in the development team that'll be friends with the journalists that they'll leak stuff to as well. Because there are always those, like, Twitter mentions, like, hey, just heard from my inside sources that such and such said this game is definitely sort of kind of happening now. Look for it to be your game of the year 2020 40 or whatever. Yes, 2020 40, good year. We in like a concert venue? What is this? But Code Veronica introduced Super Wesker. It also introduced that fucking Steve guy. And also the gameplay was real shit. Hey, 400 bits for an anonymous cheerer, thank you. Hope you're having a good time.
Cheryl!
Town center, yeah, I know it's a town center, but it looks like it's where like it's been set up for like a concert or something. Give me back my daughter, damn it. Picture it's projected. And, oh, that's ominous. Cheryl, where could she be? Itsuno had to threaten to quit before they would let him make Devil May Cry 5. I wonder why though. Is Devil May Cry not a big seller? I mean, I have to think it at least does pretty well. Maybe they believed it was like, yeah, no one's gonna buy it anymore. They all want the Dark Souls. The combat director for Devil May Cry 5 is currently working on Final Fantasy 16, right? He's the reason they made 5 instead of Dragon's Dogma 2. Well, maybe now they did that, they're working on Dragon's Dogma. I've never even played Dragon's Dogma. At some point I'm going to have to, because everyone keeps hyping the shit out of it. You had a choice between doing the two, and he chose that one. Maybe he's, you know, working on that one now. Is that my daughter in there? Daughter. You know, if I made a Silent Hill game, what environment I would make a level into, chat? The Silent Hill retirement home. You could do some creepy shit with that, I bet. What is this? There's some rifle shells. You could send Dragon's Dogma, though. It doesn't have a lot of story. I mean, I'd still play it. There's plenty of stuff I stream just for fun. New gun soon, unless I've passed it up and I missed it already. Not going to lie, don't know if you'd get the reference. Is that my daughter in there? I know if so many like plot lines are revolve around looking for a daughter that it's probably lost on which one it is, but I've probably experienced it. Can I get a map for this place? Or Jesus Christ Almighty, the nostalgia, I know, right? So, you know, you're like, oh, it's all coming back to me. Except for this place, I don't remember this place at all. I remember the church. I mean, you know, the school, the hospital, and the carnival. But I don't remember this place. What are your thoughts on the Alan Wake sequel? I'm glad it's finally happening, because I like Alan Wake 1. An underrated game. Whoops. Oh yeah, now I remember this place with the worm fight. Maybe I should use a melee weapon because he's kind of close. Oh, he's poisoning the shit out of me. Ooh, crap, we're not doing too good here. Did I miss the rifle by any chance? Because I didn't find it, and I think I was supposed to have it for this fight, wasn't I? Forget the mechanic of this fight. Raid? Did I get raided? Who raided me? Oh, Draco. Thank you, Draco, for the raid, man. How was your stream? Just move so I don't get blasted by bug puke. Yeah, I hope I didn't miss the rifle, because that's pretty good for, like, fights later on. Shit. How much ammo do I have with this left? Just realized you're playing this on an emulator. Would you ever do Parasite Eve? Yes, I would be willing to do that. Also, BJ, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Let's use a melee, because I'm wasting ammo here. Let's hold that. I should be able to handle that. forget how awkward this fight is. That doesn't hit, does it? Alright, go to the hammer then. Doesn't the final boss die automatically? You have no ammo? I don't know, maybe. I guess you have to use guns on this. Melee doesn't seem to work. What's my most hated game of all time? Final Fantasy 13. Couldn't agree more. It's mainly because that was a longer game I actually played all the way through. Normally if I didn't like a game that much, I just wouldn't play it. But, you know, in my job and all. Health is probably bad now, right? Nah, that's alright. Final boss dies if you had no ammo. It's kind of hard to not have ammo in this game. You get plenty of it. Oh shit, I could have let show you more. Fuck, why did I do that? I thought it was dead. Oh, wait. There's like the fuck? Okay, as long as I didn't miss the rifle, like I was panicking on thinking I did for a second, we're good. Alright, ammo-wise, okay, we're not too bad. They use, Johnny Grant. Yeah. Well, what is this? And we'll keep this on. Very amazing. You can find this weapon in the Silent Hill Town Center at the Mellow Gates gun shop on the ground after or during the fight of the Twin Feet. I think I was just fighting the Twin Feeler, right? So it's after the fight or during it? I guess you find it again, maybe. Oh, there it is. Right? Yeah, there it is. I walked right past it and it was thinking in my head, is that the rifle? Did you plan to send Red Dead 1 anytime soon? I did play through it and I still have the footage, so I can make a sim video on it. I just haven't had time recently, because of the other stuff I wanted to make videos on. There's a lot of Rockstar stuff I gotta cover, you know? Where... I did that all for the rifle, did I? Okay... Or no, also just get through here. Shit. In my head. Okay, I guess this is the right way. Oh, I'm glad Silent Hill's powered by wind energy, though. It's very economical of them and forward-thinking. Really Rockstar I care about? Well, thank you. I mean, I'm not really in the musical profession, but I know you're just talking about you're a famous person, sort of. Well, not really even that. I've never once thought myself as famous, because I'm really not. Shit. I hate when they like run off. Oh. Ow. Fuck. I hate the fucking pterodactyl so much. You're not really a rock star, but I care about it. Well, thank you, that's all I need. Probably the most famous Silent Hill streamer right now, well, for the first one, yeah, but, yeah. I'd imagine I got the best numbers currently for it. Come on, come at me. No? Hmm. Not sure which way to go either. What? What? Ah. Blocked off. Ooh, this is blocked off. Alright, not that way. We go down Sagan Street. This game has some good... Oh yeah, it's like drips it. What, for a PS1 game, I don't think... Outside of like Metal Gear, nothing really competed with this game for atmosphere. Well, I guess the Resident Evil games sort of did. Oh shit! I'm in the zoo. Got a sloth, a dog, and a bat on me. Run. Just fucking run. Ah! I swear to God. Ugh. They have some metaphorical meaning. They do to like to the girl that's, you know, they're basically based off someone's psychological trauma. But not Harry's. Harry actually is a pretty stoic guy. He has no psychological trauma that we know of. So he's like the only main character in the series that doesn't get monsters based off his own psyche and trauma and things he fears. These are instead based off what his daughter, or his, you know, as we'll come to see, is afraid of. Everyone else gets their own personal little hell. I guess it also means that Harry is just the most well-rounded, you know, Silent Hill character. Doesn't carry anything on him. He's like, you know, he's a normal dude. How can he be in her psyche's hell? Well, this girl is a bit special, though. She's like pretty much the reason all this is like crazy as it is. I mean, they obviously they make up the rules as they go along how all this works, but it's just how it is. Alright, so... Okay, where am I going? I still don't know. It's either up or down once I get past... Maybe I'll go try going up once I get out Sagan Street. I'm gonna waste all my ammo fighting all this crap. Ooh. You know, this game would have like a stamina system. It was remade today, so you get winded after the first few feet of solid running. Okay, that wasn't the right way. We go down. Maybe I gotta go back to old Silent Hill. I can't imagine that I do, but I can't see any other way to go. This is a blocked off access point. Oh no, I was supposed to go talk to Lisa, wasn't I? Shit. Lisa might know. Forgot all about that. Ow, God. Harry, you poor man. Right. Right here is the hospital. Holy shit. Ah, I'm not done yet. Oh, fuck. Run. Get in there. Yeah, you notice the difficulty spike, right? You didn't miss that? Game's like, oh yeah, you reached the midpoint of the game. Time to, like, push your shit in. Well, we got decent amount of healing. How many bullets? I went through a lot there and I didn't need to. Didn't they remaster this, or am I crazy? Well, they made a new game called Frozen Memories that's like a reimagining of it. Where it changes a lot, though. go talk to Lisa. Was it Frozen Memories? Oh, Shattered Memories, right? Okay. Right, so Lisa was in the... Where was she at? Was she in the... What room was she in again? She was in the examination room, was it the examination room?
Harry!
Glad you're okay.
Thank God you came back. I was scared to be here all alone.
I'm here now. I was worried too. I'm real happy to see you. Lisa, can you tell me how to get to the lake?
The lake? You take Bachman Road.
The road's blocked.
Well, that's the only way out there.
Are you sure? There's gotta be another way.
Wait! I just remembered something!
What?
There's a waterworks over by my old elementary school. It's been abandoned for years. There's an underground tunnel out there used for inspections or something. I remember hearing it runs all the way to the lake.
Really? You think I can get to the lake from there?
I've never been down in there myself, so I'm not positive. Besides, it's all fenced off to keep people out.
If there's a chance, I've got to try.
Harry, don't go! I don't want to be alone. It's so scary, I can't stand it.
How about coming with me? This may not be the safest place in the world either. I can't promise you anything, but I'll do my best to protect you.
No. Somehow I feel I'm not supposed to leave this place. Oh, Harry, I'm so scared, and I'm cold.
Look, just wait here a little longer.
Escort mission? No.
I'll
Thank
be
God,
back
no.
as soon as I find my daughter.
They wait until the Silent Hill 4 for
Harry.
that. Alright, so now we gotta go back to the school, I think, actually, right? Or it's nearby the old school. Actually, I never did get to check out the office and reception there, so I'm going back in for a second. I'm looking since the players don't want to do a shitty escort mission, or it's just that they realize that'd be really bad. This is a PS1 era. It was already bad enough when they had better technology. It's miserable when you do it in these games. Nothing unusual. Where'd she go? Nut. For what? But I appreciate the good nut. Thank you. Thank you, BJ. Okay, so there's nothing in here. Alright, wait. Okay, I'm in the medicine. Weird, I'm in the medicine room. What does the fog in Silent Hill do exactly? I've forgotten the lore behind it, just obscure shit. It's also a symbol that you're in, like, the other world that's, like, one level down from reality, where there's, like, no other people but yourself. It's only slightly it's dangerous, but not as dangerous as, like, the Hell world, where everything's, like, blood and rust. So, the fog really just serves the purpose of, you know, making it easier to render shit in the distance, or, like, up close, because it's, you know, a PS1 game, and then later on PS2, and they kept it around. That's the purpose of it. No lore behind it that I'm aware of. Yeah, it's either darkness or fog they use to hide the draw distance in this game. Movie gave the fog a non-supernatural origin. It's stupid. It was like smoke from the underground fire, right? You can explain what the Hell world is? It's just vicious. It's just where the worst deities of Silent Hill hang out, I guess. I don't really think there is a good explanation for that. It's just what it is. It just, usually it reflects your innermost trauma and fears somewhat. And it's usually tied to, like, whatever's happened in your past. Silent Hill is really just a big mindfuck for anyone who calls to it. so then it draws them here. Is usually how it goes. It's also often really helpful because it usually provides you the way through obstacles you can't otherwise get through. How does no one die from a blood infection because of the Hell World? Because only like a handful of people ever come here. Most of the people live in Silent Hill and never experience any of this. It's just a regular town to them. Alright, so, I need to go back to the other old Silent Hill, right? Yeah. To the back near the school, I believe. Wasn't there like 3 dogs out here a minute ago? Is there any reason for why some people are sent to the Hell Worlds? Generally no, but usually they have some kind of weird trauma in their life that they've... Usually if it's people who are fucked up in some way, you'll want to be punished, they've done something terrible, or something was done to them. Some people just get drawn here for that very reason. That's how it's established in Silent Hill 2, though. Silent Hill 1, it was all just the cult stuff, and your little, daughter being, part of it. That's why Harry's not really a traumatized character, and he's like the only one that fits the bill. Well, technically, Henry Townsend in Silent Hill 4 also doesn't carry any trauma with him. He just happened to rent a room. A very, very unlucky room. But there's not a whole lot of explanations for everything in Silent Hill. It's not like a clear-cut answer for everything. Because some parts of horror are better left unexplained. And not given like a solid, concrete answer for everything. What the hell is up here? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to go this way. Oh yeah, boss fight, isn't it? I forgot completely about this. Yeah, that was the bug we were fighting earlier. Alright, we're gonna like bust out the rifle for you. Ow, 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 ow. How much damage did it do? Oh shit, a crap ton. We got 10 rifle rounds left. Yeah, reload. Glad he doesn't really need to reload this gun sometimes. Oh shit. Forgot how much damage this thing can take. Okay, I'm out of rifle rounds, so I guess we switch to shotty then, right? Okay. It's just a giant mothball. The girl that it's basically all the bosses are basically big bugs because she's afraid of them. Yeah, the boss designs, except for the final one, aren't nearly as fucked up as the other regular monsters in it. Gotcha. Well, there goes most of my ammo. Good job, game. You did it. Get this going. Giant demonic moth. Yeah, but yeah. Some of the boss fights, when they're just big bugs, aren't really that impressive, but they got better at it. Only if you had a lamp, you wouldn't have taken any... What, it can't see you? Oh. Well, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. I wanted to see it properly because I, want a visual to work with. I don't know. Don't blame me. I like that the origin behind the regular mobs are really fucked up shit, like she was tortured by doctors and then the bosses are, yeah, she's just really scared of bugs. It is a bit weird that the one of those would be more significant than the other for the boss fights, wouldn't it? Something interesting I just learned, according to the creators, the cult's religion is based on Christianity, Japanese folklore, and Aztec rituals, and their deities were actually borrowed from the Native Americans who lived in Silent Hills area and given Judeo-Christian names as cover. Yeah, a lot of it is there's a reason like the cult looks like Catholics because they want to like they don't want people to know they're a cult, so they just pretend they're Catholics. But a lot of that doesn't really matter too much. It's really only Silent Hill 2 and 3 where the cult stuff actually is important. Because Silent Hill itself is already like weird and like a weird place that the gods have touched. And does its own things regardless of the cult. Alright, so I need to go back towards the school, right? I think, yeah, that's the only way to get to the lake. True Grit is your favorite wrestling, but what about a fistful of dollars? Basically, it's a smorgasbord of religions mixed up together. Man, I mean, as long as it's creepy, it doesn't really matter. They got the look of Christianity, the human sacrificial edge of Aztecs, and the lore of what, Satanism? I don't know. Which way am I going? Here we're going the right way. If it works, if it works, it works. Back to old Silent Hill. Boomer Silent Hill. Wow, is it really 11:30? I was thinking it was way earlier than that. Sorry, I've been partying too hard to stay up. I need to leave and say I appreciate everyone in chat, and Dartigan is my favorite. Good night. You have a good night, Wooden. Hopefully I'll check you out tomorrow. Or you'll check me out tomorrow, I mean. We'll just check each other out, like bros. But you have a good night, man. What am I looking at? Midwich? Okay, there's like something above mid... This must be that waterworks Lisa was talking about. It just automatically teleported me here? Nice of you, game. It just took me all the way across town to it. Good of you. Nice of you. Downright pleasant. No homo, just bromo. Exactly. Lock. The lock is worn out. I may be able to break it if I hit it hard. Silent Hill Downpour would take this idea to an extreme and get kind of annoying. How long am I planning on streaming tonight? The regular time. Actually, I might end it a little bit early because I do want to raid Kate tonight since she's doing her 24-hour subathon. I want to make sure I get at least one raid in while she's still going. So I might end it once I get to the next save pad. Alright, guess we don't do anything over there. Let's go down. So we actually have made a lot of progress. We might be able to finish this game tomorrow because I think all that's left is like the carnival place, right? And then like the final little hell world after that. What a dream. Da da da. Bruh. Hey, thank you, BJ, for another 100 bits, man. How you doing tonight? Just getting to the stream. Hi, Darn. Hey, Ouroboros. How you doing? Sorry you missed the earlier stream part of the stream, but hey, as long as you got to say hi. But it's been a pretty good night. Hopefully you'll be able to check out the VOD sometimes you get time. We did the hospital, and now we're, fighting fucking more bugs. Ooh. Apparently very resistant. Oh, there we go. Melee actually does work. Drinking the same as usual? Yeah, well, as long as you're responsible with it, not driving or anything. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, these things. Oh, forgot about you guys. What's my health looking like? Because I'm taking like... Ooh, not good. Turn around. I think these are these like praying mantises or something? Okay. Yep. Like I said, I really don't remember this section of the game except for like enemies now. Look pretty dead to me. Well, they are. I don't have the map of this place. I wonder if there is a map for this place. Sewer level, by the way. Or it might as well be. Shellless turtles to me? Yeah, I think that, but since she's afraid of bugs, I'm pretty sure they're meant to be like mantises. I don't think she's ever mentioned that she had a fear of turtles. Oh, here comes another one. Do you think that this game has good atmosphere? Yes. In fact, the main reason to play it is that the atmosphere is like top-notch. Even for a PS1 game, they really nailed that. Which wasn't easy to do on a PS1, let's be honest. That was really hard to get good atmosphere on a PS1 game. In fact, there's only a few games that ever achieved it. Like, I'd say, what was it? Soul Reaver was one that achieved a really good atmosphere with its world. Metal Gear Solid 1. Resident Evil, Silent Hill 1. Only a handful, I feel, really nailed it. Do you think that this game... Okay, I'm reading the same question again. Oh, nice. Going good. Yeah, the lighting in the game actually does help sell the atmosphere when they want it to. Hey, Carebones, you have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Lantern and Deus Ex sucks ass? Well, yes. Not gonna lie, it ain't that great. Do we get in the boat? Probably not. Oh, it's fun to navigate chat sewer levels that are built like this. Always a pleasure. Guess I go through there. Never mind. Fuck. Okay, I need that's the door I can open, but I've not found a key down here. Where I came from, right? Yeah. Sewer levels are the bane of video games. They usually all follow the same trend as their main problem. Yeah, that's the ladder out of here. I don't want to go back up there, but I need a key. So I had to be down this way somewhere, and I just missed it. Swamp levels in modern games. You know, you make a good point. There's enemies, you're on the right track. Well, that's the thing. I've already killed everything here. Only place to go is that door over there that's locked, but not... If it's jammed, you can never open it. But if it's locked, that means there's a key for it. I'm just not finding it anywhere. on a minute. Like, walk across that. Nope. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Finally, there we go. Progress. Fuck the remake? I actually like the remake. I thought that was actually a really fun game. If we're talking about FF7 remake, that is. I'm still nervous about the future games in it, but so far, I'm actually pretty positive on it. At least there's been one good game out of it, is the best way of looking at it for me. Whether they can keep it going, that's another thing. Alright, what do we have? Notepad? What is this? There's a sewer map connecting to a resort area. What? Okay, yeah. Ladder. The ladder to get out of is over there, so I guess there's like something in this room that gives me the key, then you can get out of this place. Sewer key, nice. However, I'm thinking we might end it there, because it is 11:40. And, we might be able to finish this game tomorrow, actually. Possibly, if I make good progress. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the night, chat. Did you guys enjoy the stream? Good times playing oldie games? Seems like everyone's enjoying. The numbers have been good for it. However, Kate's doing her subathon. I think it's probably close to ending. But if you guys want to, like, stick around for that, she'd appreciate it. So let me type that code in and get that ready. Other than that, though, thank you for being here with me tonight. You guys have been wonderful. That was a... You know what? I liked it. I relaxed. Had fun. That's all you really need for a good stream, right? Play Silent Hill Homecoming next. I've already played Silent Hill Homecoming. This is really, like, outside of, like, a handful of, like, them, except for, like, Shattered Memories and, like, Origins that I haven't played on stream. Sorry if you missed them. The streams are probably up on the archive channel, though. But, chat, thank you for any bits, subs, or gift subs tonight. Thank you to the mod team, and thank you, for being chill. Yeah. Hit the follow button up there if you're new as well, and also join my Discord by typing the Discord code down below. Or you can just, like, find the banner down there as well. So, yeah. Kate is playing Dead by Daylight, so some more horror games for you. I'm gonna send you guys off to her. So she can, like, finish up her 24-hour, or, like, 12-hour, whatever, like, kind of, like, subathon it was, on a high note, with some extra viewers. You guys feel up to that? Spread the love? Yeah, spread the love. So, there's the link, well, the raid getting started. Hit the button up there to raid now. You get your free Moo coin, and and make someone else's night pleasant. Alright, looks good. Alright, you guys have fun, be nice, and I'll see you all tomorrow for probably the finale of this game. Peace, everybody.
I thought that they both, like, ended up dying. I think he's gonna target me? Also, Dart, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Can